So, a recap. You fought your way through the dwarven cavern, past all the orcs, fought the pus-filled hand of Urtrus orcs who exploded in pus all over you, and had no noticeable effect. You pushed on through the doors into the cave full of cobwebs and darkness. There you fought Garanus, the mutant spider dragon. Did I show you the picture?
Oh, that's ugly.
I'm taking that off right now.
That's Garanus, the mutant spider dragon.
It's actually not as scary as an actual spider.
Oh, a dragon.
Yes, but it's a spider dragon that breathes other spiders at you.
Well, that is pretty scary.
And it would be terrifying if it was, say, an Australian spider dragon, because just those things are just frighteningly scary.
No, you just give it beer.
And then I'd go and sit in a corner and shout at you.
Yeah, just go sit in a corner yelling, Straya! Straya!
I suppose you are the person who will probably understand that the most out of all of us.
Well, I mean, you give an Aussie, you give an Australian a beer, they'll do the same thing. You give a kangaroo a beer, it'll do the same thing.
That's true.
So whilst we just alienate everybody from Australia, but that's very true. So you fought and defeated Garanus and his kobold drider minions, the mutated kobolds, who had spider bodies on the lower halves and horribly mutated facial features that had like a large bug eye on some of them, mandibles for a mouth on others, horribly mutated in some way. For some reason that you have no idea what caused it. You defeated the beastie, avoiding pit traps and Cassandra's efforts to collapse the tunnel upon you.
Avoiding?
Well, alright, not avoiding. Falling in.
Meeting, getting to know.
Intently. Elrahir got knocked into a pit by Grush turning into a bear, but then managed to parkour his way out rather successfully. Parkour. So you defeated the dragon, you defeated all of its beasties, and you found... I haven't given you the dragon's hoard yet because you haven't found it, and you found a large black obelisk off over to one side.
But now
We haven't actually been down there, so...
Yeah.
I saw it. I saw it.
Bellator has been down around this area, so...
I was down there, because that's where I was fighting, for like the whole of it.
Yes. Yeah. But Elrahir, once again, got the killing blow.
Yeah,
Because Elrahir kills everything.
that's fine. As long as it dies, I'm not fussed.
Yeah,
I'll
that's the
bring
thing.
it
I don't
back,
care if I get the
right.
killing blow either. As long as it's dead, I'm happy.
Yup.
So, Grushk, of course, died. Or nearly died
Oh, yeah.
twice. Because saved by his orcish heritage.
Yes.
And then by it being the mere fact that he's a sorcerer, that also saved him.
Yeah, Grush is really hard to kill. I'm realising.
Yes, you're all really hard to kill. Well, except you, Cassandra.
I know,
Gosh, it's extremely easy to get down to 0, but then it will take you 3 turns to actually kill him.
Yes. Getting him to 0 is not too difficult. It's actually persuading him to stay dead. Die!
All you need is one more ability to keep you alive when you go down.
At which point the GM will just implode from frustration.
Yeah. You say I'm easy to kill. I can just turn into a bear like 3 times now in a row.
Yeah, this is twice, isn't it? It's twice.
No, I've got 3 wild shape forms.
Oh, you got well, there you go.
It's like those horrible movies where someone is about to die, and then he's very close, but then he somehow comes back and is able to defeat the enemies every damn time.
So every action movie from the 80s.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Every Arnold Schwarzenegger movie ever made.
Mm.
Not having collapsed the caverns on yourselves, having defeated the beastie, you are free to do as you wish.
Long
Let's have a look
rest.
around.
Dragon Horde, let's go.
Yep, I'm down.
Okay.
Okay, Cassandra.
Be aware of pit traps.
I've walked around and I haven't found any.
Yeah, I haven't found any more since either.
That or the DM was being nice because we were almost dead.
I'm taking the exact steps that Elrahir is taking.
I'm on 9 HP. I should probably heal up.
Grushka's on 1 HP.
Oh,
You
yeah.
really
Actually,
should
can
take
we
it easy.
short rest?
You can take a short rest if you want to stop moving.
That's true, yeah.
I just want a short rest so I can get my HP back. So the next time I fall down a hole, I won't immediately die.
While they take a short rest, I'll take my time and investigate the entire goddamn area for pitfall.
Okay. Searching around, it isn't difficult to find because it isn't particularly well hidden. You find the following.
Also, pit traps. Just be safe.
There aren't any more pit traps.
Okay, good.
I shall allow you to know that. Also, I forgot to say, but I should have said this before we started. Has everybody got the new fumble tables that are in your macros section? If you
Oh,
turn
Jesus.
those on. You'll only need weapon and spell, probably.
Yeah, but there are so many here now that I don't know where they came from.
We're doing what's it called? Short rest now, right?
What kind of longbow damage is that? That's too weak.
What?
No, for some reason, there's a macro here called longbow damage that I didn't make.
Well, I certainly haven't made one.
And there's healing potion, greater healing potion, supreme healing,
Yeah, I made those.
hell fumble, weapon fumble.
Yeah, I don't
Animal
see an
fumble?
animal one.
Yes, animal fumbles.
That'll be for me.
And for me,
Grushk.
Oh yeah, you can polymorph, can't you? Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
Should have robbed my
Yeah.
thunder.
No spell fumbles for me. Weapon fumbles though.
I can me and like Gresh can use literally every table here. That is scary.
Yes. But that's fine. It's not as if you're going to fumble very often.
Wait, what's the character gen one?
Oh, that's just rolling all the dice. You can click it and play with it if you like. You can click the fumble tables and play with those if you like, because I didn't spend a lot of time getting those done.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good.
All right.
Yeah, that's okay.
anyways.
Like, it's no bad ones, and you can get up to a 17 probably. So,
Yeah.
Not bad. Oh, cool.
Time to do the hit dice things.
Yeah. I need
Oh,
to do that.
jeez.
Well done, Rush. Well done. The first one of the night.
All right.
Oh,
So 10, 17. I'm gonna use more, but I'm just gonna put those in first.
let me do me quickly. Then.
I'll do a detect magic.
Oh, I got a 1 as well for my first roll.
Fantastic, Cassandra. Going well.
That's pretty.
I mean, Bellator kept the side up.
There we
getting
go.
Getting a
Wow.
decent number.
1, 2, and then
one.
7 there. So 27
52 is
now.
enough health for me to survive on.
One more.
Elroy,
Yes.
Are you casting your detect magic as a ritual, or are you
I
casting
cannot
as a...
use ritual magic.
You cannot. Thank you for reminding me of that. It is something I
That's
forget all the
fine.
time. You find
I need
the,
to take the ritual magic feat to be able to use ritual magic.
Yeah. So you got the Dragon Horde, the necklace, the potion, the javelin with dwarvish runes, the small jar of pleasantly smelling ointment. Oh no, actually that doesn't count as magic. So the necklace, the potion, the javelin, the longsword, the spell scroll, the thick-rimmed glasses,
This is my last one.
all register as magical.
So-
The greater healing potions, I suppose you could argue, are magical, but not in the same way. And the ointment doesn't register as magical.
No, potion. I don't think potion and ointment registers magic, but they can still be identified.
Right, so...
Yeah, and then I just wait for the long rest, and I push everything in front of Grush that needs to be identified.
Wait, do I even have?
If you don't, you're a shitty fucking sorcerer.
Probably. Yeah, I am a shitty fucking sorcerer.
Wow. I put everything into my bag of holding.
Because I remember somebody did have
That's me.
that was oh yes,
Yeah.
that was Yandon.
That was Yandon who
Yandon.
had it. That's why I never took it in the first place. Well, that's gonna change.
Yep. And that all takes the short rest and finding the treasure hoard, etc. All takes around half an hour. You to bandage yourselves back up and make yourselves feel better. And I was going to say make yourselves feel human again, but of course for some of you that's not quite the desired effect.
All of us.
No.
No, for none of you actually.
I mean, none of us, sorry.
Feel humanoid is the correct word.
Yes, yes. Could I get, whilst we're here, could I get a wisdom saving throw from everybody, please?
Oh, God. Not what I just got my health back.
I'm okay with that. I got a nat 20.
Oh,
No, wait, I got a 9. Why am
You
I
got a
on
9.
that? Why am I on that?
Grush?
I got the nat 20.
Yeah, I got a 9.
Bellator, well done with the 7.
No, I dumped every other stat but strength.
I'm sorry, but
So-
you have a +3. That's not dumped.
That's without proficiency, mind you.
Indeed. So, nobody has any negative effects except Bellator, who's noticing that his arms are itchy and the hair seems to be maybe a little bit coarser and thicker than it was this morning.
Which is weird, because Goliaths don't grow body hair.
Well, it's really weird, isn't it?
Wait, why are you growing body hair?
I don't know. This is very odd, and I'm very worried.
It suits you.
I could have a disease.
You might be becoming Spider-Man.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
I'm gonna inspect the obelisk, and I don't know, investigation.
Okay, yeah, it's not a difficult task to investigate the obelisk. There are some very strange runes engraved upon it. What languages do you speak, Elra here? Speak and read.
I immediately turn back. Anyone that speaks Dwarvish? Or can
No.
read runes?
Well, I can't speak Dwarvish,
I've got
but
common.
I got Common, Orcish, and Draconic.
Right, no,
I got-
I don't.
Common,
Go on.
Druidic,
I speak-
Halfling, and Infernal.
I speak
Ability?
Dwarvish, Elvish, and Giant.
Cassandra's going to be the closest. She's going to recognise with Druidic and Infernal. She's going to recognise there's a couple of symbols that are very similar to the Druidic symbol for change, but the rest really doesn't make anything different.
I speak Sylvan. I doubt that helps. So.
No, unfortunately.
Do we know what language it could be in?
No, you don't.
No, but it's similar to
It's one of the
Druidic.
runic languages.
Yeah,
If that
Um,
Abyssal.
I am going to pull out a piece of paper and charcoal, and I am going to just copy those runes.
I'm going to step back and stay away from
So
him
you're gonna
copying.
do, so you're gonna do a brass. So you do a rubbing of the runes,
Hmm.
and you managed to get yourself a fairly decent copy of the runes on a piece of parchment, and you can roll that back up to protect it.
And now we should leave.
Considering a big chunk of this is web, this place, could I collect some of the web and put it in my bag of holding?
Easily, as much as you wanted.
I'll do that.
Yep, you can quite literally, with your staff of striking, swirl it around. Not where the combat took place, but in other areas, because most where the combat took place it got trodden down, but in almost every other place in the corners of the room, you can certainly just swirl around your staff and it will just collect, much like a candy floss, it will collect a large ball of spider webs.
Well, how? So I'm guessing this was a creature that the lady of the Fae, Summer Fae, or whatever it was.
Yeah, the summer lady.
The Summer Lady. This is the creature the Summer Lady wished us to defeat. I would imagine, possibly.
She was, I don't know. I'm guessing the one that turned people into werewolves. But
Yeah, that as well. A lot of weird creatures around here. Like,
Elray, give me a history roll, please. Okay, fairly common law for the Fae is that the Fae Queens and Fae Ladies are not allowed to directly influence the world. That's why they have like people to do it for them, like you. So she would not have created the werewolves or the dragon. Traditionally, if the summer lady or the winter ladies want anything done, they'll use minions like you or their personal knights.
yes. Yeah, I know that.
Okay.
so who do we kill? Well, who do we have to kill?
Yeah, like, I don't know what that role was for, but all I was saying was that the probably the reason that she sent us here was to get rid of the one that is turning people into werewolves.
Hmm. I can see
And
that.
that wasn't the dragon because the dragon was locked up in here.
That's very true.
Or it might be this obelisk thing, but we don't know that because we can't speak the language.
Well, she only asked you that you go into the woods, find the abomination, and kill it.
Well,
the
it is an
dragon
abomination.
The spider dragon probably would count as an abomination in her eyes.
And them oozy orc things.
That was probably a bonus.
Yeah. And the wolves probably were as well. It all probably was. With a great.
I can't remember what happened to that guy. He turned into a werewolf. That's
Yeah.
He did. He turned into a werewolf.
And we killed him.
And you brutally murdered him.
Yep. So
Without a
let's
second-
leave.
Without a second thought, you brutally murdered him.
What we do best.
That's because the bastard was like, "Hey, I need help," and was actually. He knew he was a werewolf.
Yes.
He did that on purpose. That's his fault.
Even if he wasn't doing it on purpose, we probably still would have killed him. Let's not, lie here.
Let's not pretend our hands are clean.
I mean, they are clean. They wouldn't be clean if we knew he was innocent.
Mine aren't. Look, there's spiderweb all over him.
Yeah, Grushky's fairly liberally covered in cobwebs. The bottom of his robes, his arms, his staff, they're covered in cobwebs.
Well,
I'll just cast prestidigitation on myself.
And now he's not covered in cobwebs. As you exit the cave, standing before the cave is a figure clad in full plate armor. It is a female figure with a great sword, and she says, "Hold. Have you completed the lady's task?"
We killed the big spider dragon thing. It looked like an abomination.
That was the lady's test for you.
And yes.
Come, I will return you. And that's what you see. That's who is waiting for you outside the cave.
Where can I get one of them swords from?
And that is the summer night.
Would I recognize her as the Summer Night? Because you wouldn't say I am the Summer Night.
You wouldn't recognize her specifically, no. There's varying different pictographical pictures of the summer night in various different books and lore, and they're all different. But she is offering to return you to the Summer Lady.
There is an obelisk in there. These are its runes.
I do not speak those, whatever that is.
Nah.
I would ask the Summer Lady. She will be able to help you. Come. And she moves a sword in a vast circle, and a portal is created. Beyond the portal, you can see fair woodland and fields. And in the distance, you can see what appears to be a tent has been erected in the distance. And you can see various people moving about. Are you going to step through the portal?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you step through the portal, and the summer night brings up the rear and closes the portal behind us. She gestures you forward towards the tent, and without waiting to see whether you follow, she marches off towards the small encampment on the top of a hill. As you approach, you see the several elves, but these elves they don't quite look like Elrahir. Whereas Elrahir is noble and gracious.
Appearing.
He's an elf appearing. These people make Elrahir look like some kind of dirty street urchin.
I feel like trailer park elf, aren't you? Elrahir.
Sorry?
You're like trailer park elf.
No, not that far. More like, I don't give a shit elf.
These elves are beautiful, glamorous, fantastic looking, perfect physical specimens, graceful in all of their movements and all that they do. There are 6 of them seated around painting a naked woman, and they have their easels up, and they are painting away. And as what you glance at the paintings, and they do seem to be perfect pictorial representations of the naked woman that they're painting. The long glowing golden hair flowing across her shoulders, carefully covering the naughty bits. And as you approach the Summer Lady that you met before, just to remind you, it's the Summer Lady. She steps out from the pavilion. Ah, you have returned. Did you find what you were looking for?
Big scary spider dragon thing with wings. Shoot spiders out of its mouth. Yeah.
Ah, the abomination. You found it. I'm assuming you killed it from the blood upon your wound, upon your bodies. I assume that it is dead.
Yeah. Elrahir got the final shot on him.
Oh,
That thing.
aren't you a clever little monkey? And she pats Elrahir on the top of the head.
Oh, I have the biggest grin on my face right now.
I do that cocked eyebrow, like, what are you doing?
I believe the act is called condescending.
I
Yes,
wish
I got
Yandon
that.
was here right now. He'd be having a field day with this.
Who is Yandon?
Dead.
Oh, did you lose one of your companions on the adventure?
Mm,
Oh, that
No.
is so.
Not this
not
one.
on this one. This was a while back.
We lost him to a
Very well.
different dragon.
Oh, that is a shame. Now, as I believe, the payment for the service was a portal to the realm of winter, was it not?
Yes, we are going to the Ice Castle Fortress.
To the Castle of Ice.
That's the one.
Very well, very well. I will open a portal that will send you to the realm of the Winter Queen, or at least to the border of the Winter Queen, for my magic cannot penetrate her lands. Though distant they are, powerful they are still strong.
Any chance we can take a rest first? Because it's...
Yeah.
Of course, of course. And she claps her hands, and 3 of the very graceful-looking elves look across and come rushing over. Please, take care of our guests. Make them comfortable. Bring them wine. Bring them food. Let them rest. Tend their wounds.
Wait. I have a question. What does? Okay, we found something of a writing that none of us could understand. Maybe you could read it for us.
I give her the parchment.
Of course, ugly little green monkey.
I pat Gresham on the head and be like, I'm proud of you for remembering.
And she,
Grab Cassandra in the hand, and I'm like, don't.
as Bellator, as you unroll the scroll to show her, a look of horror and revulsion scrolls across her face. It is a horribly alien look. She suddenly looks. The Fae aren't human or even elvish. They are completely otherworldly. But the look that flashes across her face is actually unnerving. You've seen men in the throes of the most painful death, and the look on her face is of absolute revulsion and fear and anguish. I do not. Take it away. Take it away. It is the worst. It is the language of the deepest hells.
There is
These
an obelisk
notes.
in the cave where we fought the dragon spider.
And she looks across to the summer night. Will you arrange for the cave to be collapsed?
I can do
At
that.
once. At
Also,
once, my lady.
I think I might be cursed by that obelisk. I'm growing hair.
Do you not have hair?
No.
I merely thought it was but an affection that you shaved your head and eyebrows off.
No, I was born without them.
The Goliath race doesn't grow body hair.
Oh, that's a shame.
Like a baby.
She steps closer and smiles and puts her arm on your shoulder. Nowhere do you grow hair? Would you care
Nowhere.
to come to my tent and we could discuss this at more length?
Do it. I'm just turning around and winking. It's like,
I look at Elder here, and I'm like, Cassandra's
Bellator
turning
shrugs.
it.
Why not?
I look at Elder here, and I'm like, Cassandra's slowly turning into Yanden. What do we do?
They're siblings, what did you expect?
That's true. Guess it was unavoidable.
Well, join your friends, have rest, have refreshment, and when you are fully healed, maybe we can talk.
woo.
Indeed.
Food is brought, wine is brought. So just to clarify, she identified the language as abyssal, but exactly what it says she did not say.
I thought so. I was actually so tempted to take that language as well.
If only you had a bard in the party.
Yeah. You had comprehend languages.
Yes. Or could actually speak Abyssal, I believe.
Yeah, I think he did, yeah.
Didn't Grushk
Exist, what?
comprehend languages?
I'm gonna refix my spell during the long rest, so
Grushk, don't trust her. She will lead us into ruin. She will stop you. She will destroy you. She will stop you gaining the power that you need. You should be a war leader. Don't let her stop you from leading. Power is yours. Don't listen to her. Don't trust her.
do I sense fear from you, Arrowman?
Fear, no. Anger, hunger. Don't trust this woman.
Question to
This
this
creature. Yes.
What language was the scroll again?
Bissell.
Abyssal.
Abyssal. Okay. I ask Arrowman, do you know how to read in Abyssal?
I know many things. Of course I can speak up and read Abyssal.
Could you take a look at something for me?
Why should I give you something?
Stop
when
talking
you-
with him, you idiot.
Because you're still talking out loud.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Why should I give you something when you won't give me even a taste of what I want?
Because you've used my body against my permission, and I didn't like that. We could work something out, but you are no man of your word
You
or
get my
creature of
Very
your
well.
word.
I have never lied to you. I have given you what you asked for. Now, if we have some kind of agreement, I will give you what you wish.
What would your agreement be?
Stop talking to him. You know he's just gonna betray you.
Silence that thing, or I will tear its ears off. Now, how about 1 hour of your time each night as you sleep? In exchange, I will read scrolls for you. Identify some of your magical items whenever you wish. Would this be agreeable?
Grosk thinks with his mind, and it says, like he's not speaking loud for the first time. He's like, maybe.
Good. All you have to do is agree. Agree, and I shall translate for you.
Grosk, not speaking out loud this time, says, you have to agree to some boundaries then. You're not to harm any of my companions. You're not to harm anyone innocent. You're not to help other people harm us or give information that would betray me or my companions. I'll let you run about, but you're not allowed to use your power for evil.
Of course. Why would I use my power for evil? We both want the same thing. You to grow in power.
Then I accept your terms.
Excellent. Excellent. scroll and I will read it for you.
I take my hand up to Elry here. I'm like, can you bring me the scroll real quick?
Bellator has it.
Oh, sorry, Bellator. Now wave it towards him.
Bellator.
Bellator's going to squint at you for a moment, and
He
then
finds his
hand over the
push-to-talk key.
parchment.
And
Oh,
Grusk is gonna open up the parchment, and in his mind he says, "So, what does it say?"
Let me read. It is ancient writings. It is a obelisk of transformation, of the style used by the Drow in the early days. The Drow priestesses would leave this in unsuspecting villages and settlements in the Underdark, where this was in the Dragon Cave. How did it get there? Who put it there? That I cannot tell, but prolonged exposure will make the weak amongst us turn and become mutated. Long-term exposure. Well, you saw what happened to the dragon. So he's basically telling you it's an obelisk
Yeah,
that will over time turn you into some kind of spider creature.
yeah. This time Grusk couldn't hold back his he says it out loud. He's like, "Fuck," and then he says, "Bellator,
yes.
if you don't find a cure for this quickly, you could end up like the spider creature. You could become that thing."
This is a problem.
No, he is not in his presence. He will not become one of those things unless he spent more time with it.
Oh, never mind. You would have been able to become one of those things if you spent longer time during the item, the obelisk. But yeah,
Although the
Oh,
aggro
good.
doesn't have
Then
anything to
this-
do with the spider, so you still might be cursed because of the werewolf bite.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I could be growing werewolf here. That is true. I
Could
have been
be.
bitten by many things.
You have been bitten by werewolves.
I've been bitten by
Exploded on
were-rats.
by were-rats, werewolves, exploded on by pus monsters,
Oh, yeah.
and stood next to an obelisk that turns you into a spider thing. What could possibly go wrong?
I
Are you doing the crying laughing in the game or?
It's just like,
I'm like, I don't even know what I am anymore.
Half Goliath, a quarter werewolf, a quarter were
A quarter
Pus
spider. Quarter past monster.
Yes.
Oh god.
you're not even Goliath anymore.
Grusk just says that, well, the mutation with the hair could be because of the obelisk, and that's the short-term thing.
Or puberty.
What is
Yes.
puberty? I don't
We'll
think
have-
Goliaths have that disease.
We'll have the bees, birds and the bees talk. Don't worry.
Oh, I've had sex, but
Well, then you're halfway there. It's fine. Just where hair grows where it never used to grow.
Well, I now have hair on my arms.
Puberty.
I don't know
It's
if I
only
like this
very.
puberty thing.
It is only very. It's a more sort of stubble
Yeah.
on your arms. It itches a bit.
I mean, which is more than I would normally have.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think I like this hair stuff.
Question: does Goliath have pores?
I have no idea.
Logically, probably not. Well, no, they must have pores because they can sweat.
Can they?
But hair follicles, I would ask a sage about that, or get a really good magnifying
Well,
glass.
technically, I am part giant.
Yeah.
And it is reasonable canon to say Goliaths can grow beards. They just don't.
They need magical items for it,
Exactly.
like a belt of drawing
To be
kind.
cursed by like every single creature.
While this is happening, I'm asking one of the elves if they can draw me or paint me.
Of course. What is your name?
Cassandra.
Cassandra. Please slip off your clothes.
Okay.
Join our queen.
And I do it.
Okay. As you slip off into your nakedness and step forward, the naked woman looks down at you. Says, "Kneel, little one, kneel."
Okay.
And she just pushes your head down so that you're kneeled at her feet. And immediately all of the painters reach over and start going, purple. I don't have any purple. Where's some purple? I need some more shade of blue. And they start mixing up paint and start. You can see them all sort of mixing fresh colours and painting this vibrant hue that you are, because I believe you are partially purpley coloured. And so they begin to add you in to the feet of the naked lady.
Sweet.
And
I know what I'm doing for the rest of the time we're here. Sitting here.
It's just gonna take a couple of hours.
Yep.
You may all take a long rest. Food is brought, wine is brought, cushions are brought for you to rest upon. Bellator, if you are so inclined, people will help you off with your armour and place it upon a wooden frame, that like an armour frame, and clean the armour for you, tend your wounds for each of you.
Oh yeah, I'll let that happen. I don't mind being cleaned.
Yeah, you are cleaned and pampered, and healed. So you may all heal to full without spending any of your hit dice.
Gain them.
Regain your spell slots.
I'll be switching some spells.
Oh yeah, if you don't get them, I use them.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Switch out the spells that you so wish.
Could I take my time deciding it?
You may take as long as you like to decide it, but the story will move on.
All right.
So, several hours passed. You even managed to get a few hours of sleep, restful in the sun. It is a very pleasant, warm summer's day. Not too hot, not too cold. A faint breeze, but nothing to disturb your sleep. The talk and chatter of the Eladrin elves that are in the vicinity is quiet and respectful around you as they see you drifting off to sleep after your fight in the mortal realm. They allow you to sleep. After about an hour, Cassandra, the painting is done with you added to it, and it looks very, very lifelike. It looks almost a perfect representation of yourself. And again, you may partake of food, drink, and rest.
I will do all of the above.
Okay. Some 7 or 8 hours after you have arrived.
What? Bellator doesn't get cold?
No, I don't get cold.
No, Bellator it does not get cold. Bellator finds this would probably find this still to be a little warm for his liking.
Called, not cold.
Oh,
Oh,
cold.
cold. Sorry, cold. Sorry.
Right.
Well, yes. Once he is rested, I was just getting to them. After about 7 or 8 hours, you're fully rested, fully healed, and the Summer Lady approaches. And as she approaches, the tall, naked woman who was being painted walks past, and she bows deeply to her. And the naked woman disappears into the tent. She says, the Summer Lady approaches the party. So, you have rested, you have eaten, you have drunk, without obligation. Now, shall I open a portal for you? Or would you, little monkey, like to come and entertain me for a little?
Yes.
Very well. And she takes you by the hand and leads you back to her tent. What
Why
would everybody
not?
else like to do?
Why
What
not
would everybody
Ed?
else like to?
I'm gonna ask for one of them paintings.
You wish for one of our paintings? Oh, I'm not sure that really you could appreciate the depth, the beauty, the artistic brushstrokes that our paintings
Oh,
would hold.
I believe it. I could very much. So, like, you have plenty more, and I'm sure you can easily come up with better ones when there's only little. When I am a part of it, you can easily find people more suited.
That is true. Your presence does detract somewhat, and yet contrasts most beautifully with Her Majesty's innate, wondrous beauty and glamour.
Could I also ask who the other lady in the photo was? The painting was?
That is Her Majesty, the Summer Queen.
Oh, I didn't realise it was her. Okay, that's even better. Sweet.
Yes. Yes, I believe you may be right. That your presence in the painting does detract from it. It's almost quite vile, really.
Yes.
Yes, please. And the Eladrin rips the painting off the easel and stuff begins to roll up. Yes, please take it. Please take it away.
Ah, thank you. And I just walk off with a smile. Guys,
Okay.
I can get some money of this. I got nudes of the fake queen. The summer queen.
What is everybody, apart from Bellator, likely? Is there anything specific you'd like to do for a couple of hours?
Bath.
I mean, I would
Sorry?
like to visit Elro here.
Well, Elria isn't very far away. He's probably on a cushion a couple of feet.
No, I
away
wanted
from
to just ask him about like if I could take a look at the items and stuff, since he wanted me to detect it
Oh, yeah.
and all that shit.
Go ahead. Give you the longsword first.
you. The longsword.
Ooh, frost touch. That's cool.
I tell him that this is a frost-touched longsword. I tell him that.
Everybody can see.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll just tell him what it says, basically.
Okay. I'm going to do is I'm going to put up all of the items, and you can decide amongst yourselves who's having what.
Yep. Well, we know who's taking that one.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Oh, the lightning javelin. Fuck yeah, that's cool. Well, you just write it down, but Bellator, the giant hill strength. Dawn, cool.
What's that actually do? Oh,
Listen.
4d10. I want them.
Fucking nice kitty, this.
Yeah.
take it you want the javelin over here.
Does it? I don't think so. I don't believe there's anything really here for me.
I'd like the amulet.
You'd like the amulet, right?
Yeah.
No, I will plonk that into Cassandra's doohickey. Okay, you will require. It'll take an hour for you to attune to it. Who's taking the sword?
Well, Bellator. I don't know what weapon you have right now.
I have a +1 sword.
Yeah, just take
A
it.
long sword.
Yeah, I'm the
Oh,
only
shit,
one
I
that
have
can
a
use a
+2
longsword, but
sword.
it's strength, so I'm not.
Alright, I will add the sword and the potion. I will ask for the javelin though. That's legitimately made.
Yeah, because that's the only ranged weapon, and it's dope as hell.
Right, I'm just putting these into your specific. So you're taking the javelin as well, Bellator.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants the ointment?
Let me look at it.
It's 2d8 plus 2, I think it was. And you can't be poisoned.
Ceases to be poisoned and cures disease.
This frost touched long
I
sword, Mr. D.
think this one
Yes.
should Cassandra or Elro here take. Elro here, I'm thinking since he can move the quickest.
Okay.
Yeah,
I've got enough healing stuff anyway, so I don't need
So who's taking the ointment? Sorry.
power here.
me.
Okay, and I'll just pop this into yours.
As I say, I can heal anyway, so I don't really need it.
The Eye of Prediction requires attunement. Fuck. Well, never mind that then. I guess I'll take Dawn.
Take what?
Dawn, the spell.
Oh yeah, I took the necklace so I can just teleport 100 feet.
Which is good.
Bellator is a +1 sword.
Okay. I mean, it's good if I ever pick up the dual wield.
Yeah. Who's taking the Eyes of Prediction?
Over here. Do you want him? If not, we can just keep hold of him for now. No one has to.
I think it's just better to keep hold of them for now.
Yeah, keep hold of him. We could always sell him if we don't want him.
No, they're really good. It's just that
Yeah.
like going around with them equipped all the time is gonna be detrimental. So they would be something we would equip if we know we are going to fight something really, really bad.
Yeah, basically, if you declare you want to equip them, then at some point during that encounter, as I say, you can force them to retake an entire turn, whether it be one of you or one of my monsters.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
You basically get a glimpse of the future.
Yeah, we would if we had that during the dragon fight. We would have done it during when Grushk went haywire.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fair.
Bellator,
Mm-hmm.
I need from you, please. I would like from you a Constitution saving throw to see how well are you entertaining the summer.
Oh damn it! We should have given you the.
The protection one.
17. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive.
No, I meant the Bear's Constitution, the enhanced ability.
Oh yeah. I forgot I've still got that.
Oh, it's enhanced ability or whatever.
Yeah, enhanced ability.
Yeah. 17. Pretty good. Pretty good. The summer lady is somewhat impressed. And after a couple of hours, Bellator is returned to the party. Oh, and you also, of course, there's the 5,500 gold to be split between the party as well.
How much?
There was 5,500 gold
Yeah.
in the Dragon Hall.
Our
which
here
comes out-
divided it into 1375.
Okay. Maths, my favourite thing.
God, I'm fucking rich.
That's why you have a calculator inside the computer.
All right.
Well, your computer is a giant calculator.
Oh, I'm doing pretty damn well myself now. It's only started off with like no gold.
Yes.
I got 1,800.
Wait, you said 1375.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yes.
All right, that means I have to switch this as well to. There we go.
I didn't get the ointment.
Did I not give you the ointment? Let me see.
No, it doesn't go. It doesn't go into our character sheet. Just
No. It'll be in the handout section. You can write it in if you so wish. But because
Okay.
the in-game compendium only contains stuff that's in, I think it's Monster Manual and the Player's Handbook, and not all of that. Half the time it's not actually listed. So it may be listed in the compendium. I haven't looked. So that's why I just do it all with handouts.
I need some TNT.
Hill Giant.
No, just the
TNT.
restorative ointment in handbook.
Yeah.
Oh,
So.
No, it's the same thing. Wow.
Was it?
Apparently, I just read the item just to be safe. But yeah, 2d8 plus 2 ceases to be poison, cured of disease.
Oh, well, there
actually,
you go, then.
I will say that the potion of Hill Giant strength has no effect on me. So if anyone else wants
Your
it,
strength is 21.
no, my strength is 20.
Okay, yeah, then it's pointless. Me?
What
Then?
does the hill giant do?
It
Gives you
grants you
21
strength of 21 for an hour.
Isn't it better if the person with like the least strength take it? So who is
I'm
minus?
12.
I'm 12 as well. Cassandra?
Would strength do anything for you, but over here with your bow?
No, nothing like that. It's just that.
Doesn't really matter who keeps hold of it. If one of us just has it, it's fine. Because
Yeah, that's
if we
true.
need it and someone needs to take it, we can just pass it off.
True.
I shall put it into the group thingy. I just put it as all players. Then whoever wants it can use it. Yeah, 21 for an hour. So, after a couple of hours of entertaining the Summer Lady returns Bellator, who proceeds to don his armor, and the Summer Lady looks at each of you. So, are you ready to travel to the borders of the Winter Queen's lands?
As
As ready as we will ever be.
E.
She looks at each of you. Well, very well then. And she seems to moves a hand in a circle, and a portal appears. Ahead of you, you can see what appears to be some turbulent, churned up land. It was obviously at one point scrubland. It's been churned up over many years by the looks of it, by possibly horses' hooves and soldiers' feet. You can see shattered weapons, rusted and discarded on the ground. This is our border, where we fight twice a year. For now, it is quiet. You may pass freely. Should you require my aid, I can but send my knight to assist you. Here, take this. And she hands you a small brooch, metallic oak leaf. Hold this and call for the summer night, and she will come to your aid.
I take it and say, thank you, my lady.
Oh, good monkey.
Hmm.
and ushers you towards the glowing portal.
Can we also use this to get back?
You can use the if you use the
Brooch, yeah.
brooch. Yeah, the summer knight will appear and open a portal for you.
Fantastic.
As you step through the portal, you
I put
see
my
that
winter
it
gear on.
is- Okay. As you step through the portal, you enter one you can recognize as a long discarded battlefield that has potentially been used for millennia. Since the dawn of time, there's battles have been fought here in this deep valley. Climbing up the other side, following the direction, basically heading away from the portal, you crest the top of the valley to look out across a snowy landscape. It's almost as if the top of the valley stops and immediately it's snow. It's not little sprinklings of snow. It's almost 4 inches deep snow. Starts almost immediately, as if there's a very hard line border drawn there, invisible border. And ahead of you, you can see trees mostly devoid of leaves, and swirling snow, and snow mounds and snow hills, and in the distance mountains, and farthest away you can see a beam of light pointing straight up into the sky, and that is where the fortress of ice is located. Stepping forward into the snow crunches beneath your feet. Gradually, as you begin to move forwards, the temperature drops. It becomes cold. The wind
I have my winter gear on, I have the hot pocket.
It is beginning to get cold. Bellator is, for once, for the first time in many weeks, is beginning to feel, oh, this is nice. This is actually properly nice. As the party moves forward, I'd like everybody to give me a Constitution saving throw for your first 2 hours worth of marching through the snow. Elrahir, you may do so at advantage.
Yeah, give me a second. Constitution.
Bellator's just skipping around.
Yes, I should have said everybody except Bellator, but yeah, Bellator. So yeah, nobody's. You've been marching for a couple of hours, and the ice fortress is probably 300 miles away, judging by distances. Bellator can judge distances much better in this sort of environment than many of you. And as you march forwards through the snow and the swirling snow, gradually the wind dies down, and you've just got your footprints for company as you're marching through the snow. Ahead of you, as you're marching, you've been now travelling for about 4 hours. Ahead of you, and I will just actually transfer everybody to the...
I'm gonna go to get a drink.
Okay. The power is the party. Okay. If everybody could place their characters down here at the bottom.
Done.
Elrahir's on there, that's fine. Right. Ahead of you, what you're seeing.
Oh yeah, be aware of giant freaky spiders that we might have to, because we need their stuff for, well, what is his name? Maurice? He wants them. Just
Yes,
why?
Morris. Yes. Why are you not at full health, Grush?
Because he hasn't
forgot to
changed it.
reset. Everything. I'll do it now.
Okay, that's fine. Ahead of you, what you can see stumbling through the snow is a bunch of people. They the actual figures that are there. I couldn't find people who are stumbling through snow tokens. You see a bunch of people. They are wearing a mixture of tattered clothing, some furs strapped on in places, but most of them are wearing just poorly tattered clothing, not the sort of clothing you really should be wearing out in the snow. They're 3 parts covered in snow, as if they've been wandering for ages. Each is walking with his hand on the shoulder of the person in front, and they are marching along as a column. What would you guys like to do? They don't seem to be directly approaching you.
I'm gonna just probably move to the side in stealth, because I don't want to be seen.
I'll trust in Bellator whatever he does, and I'll follow him, considering this is his area.
This
Who's
is
there?
not my area.
Who's there? Stop! Who's there?
I am here.
There's... Who are you?
I am Bellator.
You're living.
I am living.
Perception checks from everybody, please.
Perception?
Perception.
23.
Perception.
Oh dear Lord. Grushka's fallen over and is now blind. Okay, Cassandra and Elra, you both notice the following. Oh, sorry, Bellator, let's start with you. You notice the following. The man at the front has nothing but 2 burnt, blackened holes where his eyes should be. Cassandra and Elra here, you notice not only do they have 2 blackened holes where their eyes should be, but the hand that should be holding on, of each person that should be holding onto the shoulder in front, is actually missing. There's just a stump wrapped in rags that is resting on the shoulder ahead. And each of them looks gaunt and haggard. They all have long beard. They all have beards, which are again rime crusted with snow and ice. These people look in very, very poor condition, but they're not undead. I'll just clarify that.
Just look at.
But yeah, they look it. If you think, and as I was reminded of this by my girlfriend, and I hate her for it. Oh God, what was it called from Game of Thrones?
Oh yeah, White Walkers.
White Walkers, thank you. Yeah, they look somewhat like the army of the White Walkers, but they're not undead.
Okay.
Who is Bellator? Have you food? Have you food?
Who are you?
We are the discarded, the forgotten, allowed to live, to wander these lands, scavenge when we can. Do you have food? We mean you no harm.
A little.
I have some rations to spare the unfortunate.
Just keep speaking. We will come towards you. Please help us.
I have boots of elven kind on, so I don't make any sound when I walk. So
No, you don't.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk up about 15 feet.
Okay.
Place the food in this square here,
Yep. Back away.
and then back away. And I'm going to say, bend down before you is the food.
you see the man reaches down and with his stump of his hand, and he brushes against the top of the food, and he immediately drops to his knee. Food, and they all dogpile into the rations, trying desperately to open some of the wrappings. Some of them aren't even stopping to open the wrappings. They're just trying to cram pieces of bread and dried meats into their face, still in the paper, like the greased paper it was wrapped in, just shoving it into their mouths. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
So who?
Do you know what? Who is that? Are there more? Do you have food?
No, he carries all our supplies. But
Please, more food. We have not eaten for many days.
who were you discarded by and why?
The Winter Queen. We angered her.
How did you anger her?
I offered her sexual favors.
Ah,
Another pipes up. I failed in my task. I could not find the gems. The shards are hidden.
what gems? What shards?
The shards. Oh. Bollocks. Excuse me, was I can't find my goddamn notes. Oh, God,
One
that's so
sec.
embarrassing.
The cat at the door. I will be back in a second.
Okay, sorry, I need to.
I think
look at
that
my notes
that's a
because-
good time for a 5-minute break.
I'm just wondering, should I use a greater invisibility or confusion instead of polymorph?
With you, confusion.
Well, because greater invisibility, I can use it on someone else as well. So technically, I could twin it, so I have two people invisible.
Yes. Technically.
Oh, that would make it OP.
Right. Are we ready to continue?
I believe so.
Mhm.
Right. The shards of winter. They're lost. She demands 30 years. I searched. And you can see that this is an older man. He's frostbitten skin. He has sores and wounds to his face and his presumably his body. These guys look really in a really bad way. Another pipes up. I too angered her. I called her decisions foolish and wrong. And the little one, she's the monster. She had my hands cut off, and I was forced to eat them. They chained me up for weeks and weeks before she made me eat my own hands off the floor.
What little one?
Little winter lady.
I take a look at Cassandra and I tell her, "Can you get a bit closer and use your ring to see if they're actually even telling the truth?"
Oh, yeah.
You could try an insight
Yeah,
check.
can I insight check him?
Yes, you can.
Do I get advantage on that? Is it a ring?
If you're using the ring, yes, you do.
Yeah, I'm going insight check him. No, they have the right insight. 18. Nice.
Yep, they're telling the truth.
Yeah, all good here, boys. They're telling the truth.
They call her.
Why would we lie?
I don't know. You're crazy.
Not crazy. We're not crazy. We're just
Are these like
doomed to.
fae or human or what? Like, can't remember what.
They all appear more of the mortal races. There are 4 humans, 1 elf, 1 dragonborn, 1 tiefling.
How did you end up in these lands? Just question.
We sought out the Winter Queen, either for power or for glory.
Would you like us
We
to
were
end your
forced.
lives?
You cannot.
How would you guys
Cannot.
like to get revenge?
Revenge? How would we get revenge on her?
She's done you wrong. So why not
Yes.
take... Or she's done you wrong, so why not do her wrong?
How would we harm her? She's all powerful.
What do you know about the
Please,
kidnapped children?
I do not know anything about children, apart from the little one. And she is just pure evil. Not like the Queen.
You say not like the Queen.
She's not as evil as she's not evil. Sorry, the Queen is not true evil, but the little one, she revels and enjoys hurting others. Please, have you more food? I don't know anything about children. I haven't seen anyone in almost 80 years.
How long have you been banished from the kingdom then? How long was it?
I have wandered these lands for 80 years.
Oh, you got banished quick. Okay.
This is a human who looks to be in his 30s.
What?
Yep, this is a human that appears to be in his 30s.
How could you have been here for 80 years when you look barely into your 30s?
He walks towards the sound of your voice.
Ah.
Strike me down.
Okay.
No.
You will see.
God damn, I keep rolling with change.
Don't worry. He's an unresisting
Ah.
target. You give him a whack with your staff up the side of the head. There's this horrible crack sound as the skull shatters and he collapses to the ground. And then a minute later, he starts to crawl up to his knees. That really hurts. Every time.
Wow, and I do it again.
Hurts. Ow! And collapses to the ground.
And rises up again.
I put a hand on his shoulder to stop.
I just had to be sure.
And he gets back up a little while later, seemingly. He has a blood trickle down the side of his head. And his hair has matted in the ice, and the blood has frozen. It hurts every time.
Have you been...
But she will not allow us to die.
Oh.
And I tell them, that's good. She doesn't allow you to die. That means you could get revenge. Which means you guys have a chance to strike her down. That's the only way you could die. Why not try? And I'll try to convince them that way.
How would we strike her down? We cannot see her. She has powerful magic. She has guards. And we can hold no weapon.
Holding your teeth.
We're tired.
If you accompany us and help us on our mission, we'll find her and we'll try to strike her down.
Will we?
You
I
are
was about to say no.
Perhaps you
Nine.
will, but I did not come here to fight the Winter Queen.
I came here to save children.
Yeah, I'm not here to fight the Winter Queen either. I whisper to Elra here. I'm like, and Cassandra, since she's close. It's just so we can use them.
You're evil. You're mean.
If you could defeat the Winter Queen, you would only take her place. If you defeat the Winter Queen, then you would end our suffering.
Sadly, we're not strong enough for that.
We seek only only for more food. Though we cannot die, we can feel the pangs of hunger. And the blows of our enemies, looking roughly in the direction of Cassandra, though kind of not quite. He's kind of doing that sort of looking 3 feet off to one side where he thinks he remembers you being.
Have you ever tried eating one another?
That's just.
Hey, if they can't die, they might grow
Just be
back.
quiet.
We did try,
Oh,
but none of us would lay still long enough.
don't have a choice.
You guys are like 7 people. Couldn't just 6 of you jump one person and like cut off his arm?
Jesus Christ. I just want.
See, Grush, you get it.
We could eat people who come here.
Yeah.
It has been tempting when we cannot find enough food.
Okay, I hear something get thrown.
Okay, several of them are actually turning to watch Elrahir and Cassandra walk off, as if they can hear you moving through the snow. Years of being in the frozen wasteland and having to rely on hearing to hunt something has given them very good sensitive of hearing.
Okay, what I'm gonna do then is...
Do you not have any food you could spare, please? For today we have eaten better than we have eaten for many months. But tomorrow again we will starve.
I will
Okay.
give them 1 more day's worth of rations, and I'll put it here.
And I'm gonna use my thaumaturgy cantrip to make whispers
Yes.
appear to the left of him while we continue walking off. And make it sound like she's coming for you, the Winter Queen.
Oh, okay. So you make the sound of, say, footprints over here.
Yeah, that way.
Yeah.
While we walk off the other side.
As you slip away. Okay, you slip away from the feasting people, the abandoned ones, and as you slip away, suddenly one of them goes, "Over there! More voice, more footprints. Who are you? Do you have food?" And the voices gradually fade away as you nimbly make your way away, get away under the cover of their cries for food and finding out who's this other person that is approaching them.
That's the first time I've ever used thaumaturgy.
Indeed. You continue on. Daylight is almost constant here, though it is a dim light. The snow reflects what light there is, but the clouds block any sight of the sun. You have been travelling now for 6 hours. Could I get a constitution roll from everybody, please? Except Bellator and Elrahir, roll with advantage.
Yep.
Constitution.
Okay, 15.
Grush, that is a monstrous constitution you have there, sir.
Hello, yes.
So, everybody, the party is again able to continue on its path towards the light. Bizarrely, the light.
Oh wait, sorry.
beam of light that's
It's not a save. It's just an ordinary constitution.
Yes. It's Constitution.
Oh no, okay, then it's correct because they're different.
Yes. The light, the beam of light from the ice fortress seems a lot closer. It should have been maybe 200 or 300 miles away, and yet looks no more than 100.
Hmm.
Strange things happen in the land of the Fae. As you push on forwards, you come across what is obviously an abandoned camp. You can see several several tents.
Where do you want to
And
put us?
Oh, sorry. You can put yourselves down here at the bottom. Thank you. A variety of dead trees. There's a dead forest, a couple of tents, snow-covered tents, a couple of dead bodies, burnt-out fire pit. Bodies, strangely not covered in too much snow.
I'm a
Fully
stealth.
sized adults.
Fully sized adults, yes.
Stealth roll as I go up.
Okay, you are trying to move as quietly as you can. It's a little bit more difficult in the deep snow. Bellator is the only one amongst you that is able to move through the snow quickly and quietly. Not just for his boots, but for the fact that he has a lot of experience moving in this kind of terrain.
Should I also try to
This is
stealth?
home. You can, if you so wish. Elrahir moving like a kitten through across a thickly padded carpet. Grush snaps a branch off a tree as he walks past.
Look at the others. I'm like, sorry.
Shh.
Perception check.
Yeah. Same.
Okay, give me a perception check. Anybody else with perception checks, or is that everybody?
Perception. I'll do one as well. Perception. Sorry for being so slow. I'm just re-switching the magics spells.
Okay. Is Bellator gone?
Who knows?
No? Okay, Cassandra, you notice that just here, there's a strange little hump in the ground. You can't quite make out what it is, but it's an unusual looking hump. It doesn't quite look right to you.
Do you point it
The
out?
snow.
Wait, so what doesn't look right to me?
There's like a small hump in the snow. Just here.
I kind of like, do you know when someone like puts their fingers to their eyes and points to something? I do that to like Elra here and it, so he realizes where I'm looking, and just be like, and shrug my shoulders like, doesn't look right. Have something to throw at it.
I wave at Bellator like, there.
I think Bellator's eating toast.
Yes.
Yep. I
Drinking coffee.
throw. What do I have that I can throw actually?
Look for more bombs around.
Just
Give me another perception check for those who are looking for more humps and bumps.
oh god damn it!
Can't roll perception today.
Even though you know what you're looking for, you don't spot any more.
I decided to go up to it.
What's pumps
Okay.
and bumps to begin with?
Lumps
It's
and
like a
bumps.
lump right there.
Ah,
Was it there?
My apology.
Sorry.
I was
Can you show
having
it?
a phone call.
There. Okay.
Oh, welcome back, Bellator.
Beltor, go to where we're pinging. It
And
does
be
not
ready
look
for
right.
things.
I will lift up my shield, pull out my sword, and walk towards an area where a Talos has told me to walk.
No, don't.
Because that's never ended badly for you.
That's why I have a shield and a sword out. We must identify the danger.
It's the telos pointing at things.
I am then
there's-
going to
there's-
say, if you are under there, I suggest you show yourself before I stab you.
Stab.
there. Okay. And as soon as you move to there, crunch, crunch. Even with you moving carefully and quietly.
I legit
Crunch.
don't make any sound because of Boots of Alvenkind.
Okay,
Did you go
right,
clang,
literally.
clang?
Oh yeah, my armor does move though.
So he does make noise.
I just
Uh,
no crunches.
all right, all right, all right, all right. There's no crunches, but that's fine because there are vibrations. And if we are going to need to have
Oh,
a
Do we get to attack
Initiative.
even because we were waiting for them to pop up?
Bellator does, but nobody else declared that they
That
were
is true. I was
preparing.
Yeah, I took it for granted, but I should have said something. Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Let's go back to objects and tokens.
No.
Does this count as forest or tundra?
It would count as forest, even though it is a dead forest. And I need my beastie. What beastie are we going to use today?
Probably not going to get higher than. Oh wait, I did get higher than 21.
Well done, sir. Well done. Right, let's start with...
First time I actually use Natural Explorer for what it's supposed to be.
yeah, I think mine is not too bad, actually. Well, I know what it does, but the range is okay.
Do-do-do-do. These are snow spiders, surprisingly.
Why is it always spiders? Damn.
Nobody's worked that out yet. Right, so we'll go to the top of the table. Oh, actually, no, sorry, not the top of the table. It will begin with, out of that, Spider and Bellator. Which spider is
Wait,
that?
doesn't Bellator get one attack?
It knows he's there because it can feel the vibrations. So, it's right at the bottom. It's right at the bottom of the table. So, okay, it leaps to attack Bellator. You have a 17, so you may make your attack first.
Kill it.
An 18 that misses.
Oh damn!
What?
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh.
I'm joking. So that is 14, 22. There's 22 on that. There's that. Okay. It is going to make an attack on you, and it is going to whip you. Attack 17.
To hit.
Oh, no. Yes.
We'll miss.
Oh, no. Yeah, it'll miss. So I'm not entirely sure how that works, but anyway. Okay, so start of the round. Elra here.
All web attacks from monsters are like to hit, which sucks ass because then you can get hit for yourself, then get hit for yourself, but it always takes an action. I hate webbing.
Yeah. And I promise this will be the last of the spiders I throw at you.
No, we still need some gigantic spiders.
No.
These are pretty
These are
gigantic.
Yeah, these are pretty big snow spiders. These are the things you're looking for.
Okay. When you said gigantic before, I thought it would mean large spiders.
Like four squares.
Yeah.
Ah, right. Yeah. Sorry. No. So, Elrahim, what are you going to make an attack?
Yeah. Hang on. I'll shoot the one in front of Bellator.
Yep. Okay.
I'll do planner. They're not Fae. Are they Fae?
They count as Fae because they are creatures of the Winter Fae. So yes, they would count as Fae.
Oh, you know.
Note to self. Note to self, stop putting bloody Fae up against you as well. 31, yeah, that hits. 25, yeah, that hits. That is 10, 12.
I know I just rolling Hunter's Mark, but the Face Lay Longbow is a D6 as well.
Oh, yes, yes.
Oh.
Test 26, 36, 43.
Oh.
On the dot.
Okay.
2 arrows go into its face and it dies.
So it has 68 hit points, roughly.
Round about that. 60. Yeah, round about that.
Yeah, that much.
Any movement for Elra here?
Back here, and just making sure there's nothing that's going to creep up on me from behind.
Okay, next spider is going to 1 to 3. 1 to 3, it's going to go after Grushk. It's going to go after Grushk. That makes sense. I'm going to rush over and try and bite at Grushk. Ooh, 20, nice. Okay, Grushk, 20 beats your armor class, I hope.
Wait, do up?
Grushk, 20 beats your armor
Yeah.
class, does it not? Okay. Unit, I need a DC 11 con save.
DC 11. Ooh, con.
Okay, you take 12 piercing and 6 freezing poison.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Just 18 damage.
Yeah.
And them's was good rolls.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 10.
Next is that one.
18,
Yeah.
so 8 more. That took me down far.
Hey, fine.
2, 3, 4. Okay, this one moves to here and tries to throw a web at Cassandra. 17, does it
Yeah.
your armor class, Cassandra? Yes, okay, you are webbed. It'll be a DC 12 strength to break free.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Do I do that on my turn, I take it?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I have another question, but I can wait till my turn.
6. This one will dash to there, but he cannot make an attack. Cassandra, your turn.
Question. Turn into a bear. Will it break me out?
Because you become a large creature? Yes.
Yeah.
Probably?
I'm going to go with yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well,
it will.
I know what I'm doing.
Actually, no, but I will allow you to make the strength check, and it won't cost you an action to do
So I can turn into a bear, make the strength check, and
Get
then
it
possibly attack
for free
as well.
And
Okay.
well, you can still attack
So,
because you'll fill up the space.
okay.
if you know
Fair
what I
time
mean.
it is then.
Bear time. Okay, I'll just move.
Oh,
that
one
on.
did creep up on me that I didn't see.
Yeah,
Thank
that
you.
one he ran down, but he can't attack. So give me a DC 12 strength check for your bear.
Strength check. Okay, wrong sheet, even though I've already got my bear one open.
30. Yep. So in transforming to bear form, the web stretches and stretches and then just explodes into pieces.
And then time to kill it.
And time to kill it.
Attack it twice. Oh no, I natural one. Okay. Time to use the animal fumbles, I suppose.
Those are the 3 I switched out.
Okay, thank
Do
you.
I
Josh.
click the animal fumble macro?
Yes, you do.
Oh, okay.
So nothing bad happened this turn. And draw. So that's one attack. Your other.
Oh yeah, I
attack.
forgot I can have a oh, sweet. Forgot we changed that rule. And 26.
26. That hits, and it takes 10 damage.
Ah.
Rawr, rip, rip. Anything else for Cassandra?
No, I'm good.
Bellator.
is
You have a
going to just skedaddle right here.
Yep.
Make 2 attacks. 18 and 22 for 24 damage.
24 damage. That is nice. Minus 24.
And then bonus action, I'm going to push him away.
Oh, that is, well, I shall resist your pushing away miserably by rolling a grand total of 10.
And then we'll then take a step forward.
Okay. Bellator. Right, okay, one up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, well, they'll have to dash to there to get to that, to get to the bear form. Grush.
Yes, hello. What I will do, and I know that Bellator just pushed him away from me, but you know what? I won't do what I was gonna do there. What I'll do is fireball this little thing,
Okay.
and I'll keep it at that.
Okay, 15. It takes 13 fire damage. Good lord, your firebolts do a fair bit of damage these days. Yep, he's definitely looking bloodied now.
Just wait till he gets to level 11.
Oh, I thought you can get to level 11. Oh, that's just so cute. Anything else for Grush?
No.
Okay. Why has it moved me all the way out there? Where are you? Oh, I'm just going to remove that one instead. I think I just removed the wrong one. Right, okay. I removed the wrong one, but it doesn't matter.
What?
That's right, I removed the wrong one off the tracker. It's this one's turn. He is going to try and bite at the bear. A bite of 8 misses.
Oh, wow. I only have 11 AC as well.
Elrahir. Do you not have the cloak and ring?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I do. So that's 13. Nice. Oh, I need to change my armor class on my other thing.
Right.
Well, as I prepare my turn, I just sigh to myself like, I thought Crush would have learned by now. I just run.
Wait, learn by what?
That I just run away from enemies that are standing next to me.
He's going to run away. He's going to get a bitey attack against you.
At disadvantage.
Our here's learned just to stand between me or Bellator right now. Which is
Uh-huh.
not.
So
That's what you were talking
grand total
about. Yeah.
of 9. So that misses Elrahir. Shooty.
Yep, shooty.
Which one you shooting?
I'll shoot the one I ran away from.
Ah.
I'll Hunter's Mark it.
Okay.
Oh, I'm missing that. Hang on, I just... For some reason, only planar longbow is left.
Oh.
Oh, the longbow got removed when I removed the other one, that's why.
Oh. Oh no. Well, you can elect. I will allow you to move one less if we put you back in playing a longbow range.
Nah, I'll use Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Go.
20 hits for 17 plus your hunter's mark. 17, so that's 17, 16, that's 33.
And that's all my Fey Slay dice and Hunter's Mark die.
Oh, yeah, 33. Fucking hell. 43, 46.
That's fucking ridiculous.
That one's bloodied.
Which one?
The one here.
Okay.
He just hit it for 46 damage.
God, for enemies that have low AC.
Okay, this one here against Bellator is going to try and bite Bellator. 18 doesn't beat your armor class, does it?
Nope.
Nope. And this one up here, 1, 2, 3. Okay, he's going to rush up to here, and he's going to bite Grushk.
YOLO.
Gosh, you should stop getting hit so much.
10. He does not hit Grushk. Cassandra.
Okay, which one did it I attacked before? I think it's this one, the one.
It's the one to.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for again.
Okay.
Okay, click that. There we go. 14. Claw, 18.
That's a total of 17 damage.
Mhm. 27.
That's 25.
Yeah.
I should take you to that. Okay, it is damaged. It is hurt. Not bloodied, but hurt. Anything else for Cassandra?
No, can't do much. It's about.
Okay, Bellator.
It's just going to swing twice. Actually, we
Okay.
are going to try. No. 27 to hit, and 23 to hit.
Oh, nice. For 28 damage. Spot on, sir. Spot on kills it.
Thank you. And then I'm going to rush around this corner. Bonus action, shield bash this fellow.
Okay.
With an athletics check. 27.
Again? Oh. I got a nat 20.
Ooh.
Ah,
Oh, 23. He resists. He digs in his little legs and holds on.
well, then that's my turn.
Okay. The one above Cassandra is going to try and bite Cassandra. Crikey! That's another 20. Right. Fuck me. I am going to need a DC 11 con save from you, please.
That's a bear. I'm
For the
sure.
poison damage.
13.
Okay. This is not good. So you take 12 piercing damage from its bitey
Yeah.
teeth and 26 poison damage.
12. Okay. So, yeah. So 30.
8.
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, no.
Okay. Grushk.
Grush takes a look at the spider. And he's like, "What the hell are you doing?" And he hits it with his staff of striking.
I do have a quick question.
Go for it. Go. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay.
Do
so-
my racials from Cassandra go over to my bear?
Technically,
Resistance, yes.
Because, yeah, I'm resistant to poison.
Yeah. You're resistant to
Yep.
poison. Okay, so that 26 becomes a 13.
Oh.
or passive abilities. and concentration spells.
Okay, that, at least I know. Because I'm also resistant to cold, which I did not know.
Yes. Yes, you are. Yes, I keep always
I'm
forgetting that.
resistant to a bunch of things. It's great.
Yes, it's dreadful. I was looking at your character sheets because I'm changing a few things, and I thought you're resistant to a lot of things: fire, cold, and poison.
Yeah.
Yes. So Grushk, your staff of
Yeah.
striking. Strike your foe.
Also, I'll be using 3 of my charges for it.
Ooh, rightio.
I
Please
don't know
roll
if
one
I
Bellator
should
the
say
face.
that after or before I hit it, if I even hit it.
Before.
Yeah, okay.
Before. You have to declare that before. 19 hits.
All right.
And what do the extra charges do?
The extra charges makes it take an ex. Oh, give me a second. It makes it takes an extra 1d8 of force damage. So
For each point.
So 3d8 it'll be.
Okay, roll me 3d8.
3d8.
Oh, that was a
Yeah.
shame. That was dreadful. But nice all the same. 16 damage. That's near death. The spider is near death. Anything else for Grushk?
Yes. All I'll do is I'll move here. Guess. Because why not?
Well, just to say, if you move there, Bellator would get
Yeah.
advantage on his attack
Sorry,
rolls.
yeah, I'll move there.
Okay.
Forgot about the flanking.
Yeah, and I'm going to do the same thing because I just remembered I was going to do that last turn. We're biting Cassandra again. I'll get a 19 for save versus the poison, DC 11.
And I get advantage, I'm pretty sure, against it.
You get resistance. You take half.
Well,
damage.
no, tough. It gives me, not tough. Infernal Constitution gives me your advantage on throws against being poisoned.
Oh, for the love of God! Seriously.
So it's that Constitution.
Go on then. Yeah, Constitution with advantage.
Oh, okay.
Funny, I watched somebody on Critical Role roll double 11 today for an advantage roll. So you sput, you pass it, just. So you take 10 piercing damage, 15 poisoning, which becomes 7 poisoning. Well, you take 4 poison damage, so 14 damage in total.
The bear lives.
The bear is still alive. Do you wish to heal yourself as a bonus action?
I can't do that until my turn, can I?
Oh no, yes, you're right. Elra here.
I'll shoot the bottom one next to the cave.
Okay.
That's literally damage, you'll probably kill it.
Yeah, that was the idea. Boop.
19 for 14 damage plus 20 damage. It is now bloodied.
Oh.
It's still alive. And very neatly dead.
Okay.
You're killing these with the exact right amount of...
That is the best feeling in the goddamn universe. The worst feeling is leaving them all alive at one.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, this one here, which is not having a good day, is going to go after Bellator again. Bitey. Oops, not at advantage. So it's still only another 11. So that misses Cassandra.
Okay, now I'm going to bonus action heal.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to do it level 3. Do that. And that's... Wow. Falling. But that's 12 I didn't have. But all that.
Attack of opportunity! Attack of opportunity!
And now I'm going to attack him
Okay.
with bite and claw and vigor.
Ooh, nicely done. The bear becomes angry. 14 plus 9 is 23. Which leaves me with how many? That many. Okay, this one has now taken damage.
Fuck you.
Anything else for Cassandra?
Now I'm good.
Bellator, do your thing.
I shall swing a sword in the most plain fashion possible.
Yes. This isn't 4th edition, I'm afraid.
Oh,
12 misses. Oh, and a fumble. A miss and a
For
fumble.
some reason, it says both of my quarterstaffs are equipped. I'll unequip. I'll
no.
unequip the quarterstaff, the ordinary.
hell yes! I dropped my weapon.
Roll me a D8, please.
Macros are awesome.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I do like it.
So your sword is there.
Where? Sorry. Okay, cool.
Yeah, your sword is up there. If only you'd rolled a 2, I would have given you a chance to hit Grush.
Oh,
I would have taken that chance.
I would have accepted that. I would have been happy.
Like, Bellator is a forgiving man, but I'm so petty.
He's the type of one who'll act like he's forgiving you, but is waiting for the time to accidentally get revenge.
So, but luckily, I believe you've just got a new sword.
Yeah, I did, and I'm actually attuned to it.
So next, nothing else for Bellator?
Nope.
Okay, this one here is going to try and bitey at the bear. 21 penetrates your armor for 13 piercing. And your save against poison at advantage. Cassandra.
Yes? Oh, sorry.
Mrs. Bearpants, you've been hit. And your saving throw.
Cassandra,
Will always be hit.
21, not 20. Fuck you, spider.
Yay! Yes, okay, so you take 13 piercing and 5 poison damage.
Is that 5 halved?
That's 5 quartered.
Oh, God. Oh.
Was 20, then became 10.
So
Is
13 is 5, so 18. And I am
Yes, 18.
back to being Cassandra. And I need to take 3 health off Cassandra.
Ooh. Ooh.
I have a fair bit of health as Cassandra, it's fine. I got more health as her
That's true.
than I do as Bear.
Yeah, but the bear's a nice buffer. Crush.
I will use my staff of striking again, but this time I'll only expend 2 charges.
Okay.
Really cool that I can do.
Oh, nice. So the additional charges are going to be crits.
Yeah, 48.
Oh, 48. Okay.
So roll me 4 more d8.
Oh, nice.
Oh. Oh.
Okay.
So that's 36 damage. Okay, this one you hit so hard you hit it, bring your staff down across its entire head, thorax, and smoosh, and all there is a pair of 8 legs just go.
Oh, come on, I need to harvest the
Bloody
things.
That one is not going to be harvestable. I'm
God
afraid.
damn it.
He smooshed that one good. Well and truly. Any movement?
Yes,
for
I'll hide
Brush?
behind.
As the mother of the spiders appears just here. Elra here.
Cough, cough.
Yeah, I'll just move up there and shoot it twice.
I just did some alright damage to this one, so
God damn!
Yeah, boy.
30 damage.
38.
38, 38
Should be nearly
damage.
dead.
It's still alive.
Must be pretty bloodied.
It's very nearly dead. Yeah, died.
I kick it.
Oh, come on! I need to harvest them!
I'm not gonna kick it hard, don't worry.
Yeah. It rolls over on its back with 2 arrows in its legs, little legs curled up and just underneath itself. And you fought your way through these spiders. That is the end of combat. Thank you very much. I'll see you next week.
And now I take out the
So
book
you
that...
I wondered if you'd remember.
Wait, what the?
I got from
The book
Maurice.
on Maurice sold him a book that would assist him in his collection of animal bits. So I'm going to need survival at advantage. Please. 18. Okay, there are 5 surviving spiders that you can harvest, and with an 18 you get 4 sets of bits for Morris.
Cool.
Which he will be happy with. The 2 dead bodies appear to be travellers that died.
Is there anything around here, like loot-wise? Well, stuff salvageable.
Nothing loot-wise there. No, there are some frozen rations.
Do they look newly dead, if you can get me? Or, like, are there any, like, do you know how the people that were missing, like, wandering around before, do they look similar to that?
No, they don't look similar to the abandoned ones. These look like, quite strangely, they look like travellers.
Hey, guys, we got non-cursed people that look like travellers over here.
They look like when I say travellers, I mean like gypsies, tinkers,
Oh, okay.
whatever you want to call them.
Is that done right, the spell? This is frostbite.
That looks about right.
How much HP are you on, Grush?
How much? What HP I got? Enough, I guess.
Just tell me.
32 out of 50.
1 second. There you go, you're up to 20. You got another 20 on top of that.
Oh, okay.
You know I could have just taken a short rest.
Okay.
I was just going to say, do you want to take a short rest? The bodies appear to have been killed by the spiders and drained of fluids, but otherwise unharmed as
Can
yet.
we see anything else around here?
You do see an additional body of a young girl up there.
I go and rush as soon as I see that.
Yeah, she has also been sucked dry by the spidery monsters.
So,
Going to scavenge through the tents and whatever luggage I can find.
Yeah, you can find various sort of adventurer bits and pieces. There are rations, there are water skins, there's some wine.
ooh,
There are various other knickknacks. There's a child's teddy bear. The wine, the rations are all frozen. That you would estimate they've probably been sat here for days.
I was about to say, is there any sort of check I can
But
do
since
that?
they're frozen, they're perfectly fine.
Yep,
Maybe
they're
it's
perfectly
I'm
fine.
going to put everything I can get my hands on, bar the wine, of course, into my bag of holding.
Okay, so you got 3 days of rations. And 3 days of rations and 2 wineskins.
Okay. Well, we got a child here. They all seem to have been killed by them spiders, so we might want to keep an eye out for them going forward.
Yup.
No, I suppose they didn't attack the other people because, well,
There we
there's no
go.
point.
Indeed, they have not attacked the abandoned ones. Possibly also because the abandoned ones are always on the move and always wary.
Yeah, I suppose I rely on some sort of sense to be able to tell if people or things in here, heightened hearing and whatnot.
Indeed, indeed. Okay. You've been travelling now for what appears to be about 12 hours. You stop and take a short break for some food. I'd like a con save from Elra here at advantage, Cassandra at advantage, and Grushk, please.
I loved it. I should have really remembered this con save thing from earlier.
Grushk,
It would have
just
been good.
Grushk or at advantage?
No,
Damn
just
it.
Grushk.
Normal.
Yeah. You
Oh,
have
come
nothing.
on.
Either way.
I got natural 20.
Okay. Elra, you gain 1 level of exhaustion.
Yeah.
As the biting, numbing cold. This is not the environment that you enjoy at all. And whilst you are able to push yourself, you have reached the end of your elven reaching the end of your elven endurance. Bellator, give me a medicine check, please. And Cassandra.
Medicine check.
Actually, Bellator, it needs to be a survival roll. And
Oh,
Cassandra, a
great.
medicine
I'm
check.
better at survival than I am at medicine.
I'd got a freaking 7.
Okay, yeah. Cassandra, I'm not really noticing, but Bellator, the experienced man in the snowy wastes, you recognise that Elra here is really beginning to suffer in the cold, in the biting cold. Even though he's got his hand warmer and he's got some he's put his warm clothes on, he's still suffering.
I'm going to
He is.
just say I think it's time for us to take a long rest.
Okay. Can I try and set up a fire?
Well, you'd need a fire pit and some dead trees.
There's probably dead trees.
Yep, you can certainly break the
And I do
branches
have
off
a tinderbox
trees.
and everything.
You also have a grush.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
So I set up a fire. I moved the dead people out of the way near the tents and like
Well, actually, I can't really light up the fire unless I use fireball in that sense. I could firebolt,
Exactly.
but
That's right, Cassandra does have a
Mhm.
yeah, so do I.
Yeah, we all have.
Okay, you begin taking the long rest. Elra here, make me a straight con save, please.
Not advantage.
Yeah, with advantage because you've got people helping you and
Fire.
you're being looked after, and you've got a big ass fire going. You feel better, but it's going to need a full 8 hours rest for you to gather to regird your loins, as it were.
You know, I didn't realise as well. I've got a hellish rebuke
Yes.
that I've like.
Don't tell me you've got.
Uh,
Go on, you got hellish.
yeah,
rebuke.
and I never noticed I was meant to have it, and I could have used it as my reaction so many times.
Somebody roll me a d20, please. Okay, your night of rest passes peacefully. Who's taking what? Are you taking turns in taking what?
Yeah.
With the possible exception of Elra here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even though Elra here doesn't need to sleep, he does need to rest and keep warm. So he'll be in one of the tents.
I will take second watch.
I'll take first.
Grusk, you have the morning watch.
All right.
Okay. So you take 2.5 hours each, which would be about right. Bellator,
Mm-hmm.
you're watching over your companions, marveling at, it feels good to feel deep snow under your boots again, making little snowballs and throwing them at the trees. When Grushk climbs out of his tent. Ah, yes. Oh, this is... Wait. Where is this place?
We are in the Winterfell.
Oh. Yes. Yes, this is the Winterfell.
Is he speaking with Grushk's voice or with Araman's voice?
It's Grush's voice, but slightly raspier.
We can tell the
As
difference
if
by now.
Am I awake?
Well, no, you can't, because you've never actually...
Yes, we have.
Oh, you have, but not with Grush's voice.
Am I awake for this?
So
No.
got chesty
You're
cough.
asleep.
You should.
You're having a nice sleep. You went to sleep, and it's really
Damn
nice.
Your voice is raspy. You ought to have some hot water.
No. I just want to experience the snow. Where are they? And Grush wanders over to here where the bodies were laid and snow shoveled over them. He brushes back the snow. Oh, this beautiful death and destruction. And looks back at you. Soon, you will bring death and destruction to many. I see it in your eyes. You are a destroyer, a killer. It will be worthwhile working with you.
I am a soldier.
These
These things come hand in hand.
This creature's body, its mind is weak. But with you and I, we could carve out an empire. This Grush could lead a small tribe of orcs, but you could carve out an empire and bring us great glory and yourself so much power.
I do
What
not
do you
care
say?
for an empire.
Grush thought the same. You are too noble.
No, I simply live for the Legion.
The what?
The Legion.
What is Legion? You are many? You are inhabited by spirits of the dead?
No. I carry with me the will
Demonic
of the living.
forces from... You are inhabited by the spirits of the living? How can you do this? This is unnatural. I don't understand. I must investigate. I must ask Grush how you commune with the living.
I
Yes.
talk to them. And what do you mean by asking Grush?
I talk to myself.
Yes, I know.
It's quite normal. Don't worry about it. Everything's going to be fine. Everything will be just right.
If you say
I
so.
feel this body is so weak in this cold. I must get some more rest. And with that, Grush's body takes itself back to bed.
I like take a sip of hot water and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Man, white people be crazy. Well, green people be crazy.
Green people be fucking crazy. This green boy out of his mind.
Okay. The watches pass peacefully and quietly. Nothing else happens. Grush, you awake and you feel refreshed and relaxed, and things are good.
It's dawn already, right?
It is just coming up for dawn. Well, it's not dawn because the light levels have not changed.
Oh.
It has stayed the same sort of light level the whole time.
Damn.
Alright, I'm going back to sleep, Grush. Also, you should go and cover that body back up.
Wait, what?
What do you mean, what? You came out last night and uncovered it for some reason.
Oh, yeah, all right. And I go up and I'm like, where? Oh, yeah, there. All right. And then he goes there.
Just up it, just up it, just up
Yeah,
it.
and he just stumbles upon his words and uncovers and then covers the body and all that.
Okay, yeah. It is morning. Elra here has recovered for his constitution, though he does have a bit of a sniffly nose. Everybody is fully rested and may spend any hit dice as they wish and regain spell slots.
So
And
I can do.
abilities.
Okay, all right. Then I'll redo my attunement thing. 1d6.
Oh, for your
Yeah,
staff.
that's why I asked.
Well, that's perfect. 5.
Yay, 10 the remaining now again.
Ahead in the distance, not 20 miles away, you see a beam of light high up in a mountain. The destination is near. A winding path leads up into the mountains. Do you wish to follow it?
Yes.
Following the
Sure.
winding path through the mountains. Following the winding path up into the mountains. What are you eating, by the way, just out of curiosity? You have enough rations for a couple of days?
Yeah, I've still got like.
So you lied to those
Yeah, oh
people.
god, yeah.
Duh.
I mean, I didn't use any of my ration.
Yeah, it's only Beltor that uses rations.
Fair
He's
enough.
the only one
And I
noble
used
of
2 out
us.
of my 5 days of rations.
I guess I'll give 2 rations to Bellator since I have like 10.
I don't need any rations because I now have 8 rations.
Oh,
Yeah, you
that's fine.
picked up.
Never mind then.
Yeah, I'm not too, because I usually have good berry, but I took away good berry last time, so.
Yeah, we're good. We're Gucci.
Okay, you follow up into the hills, into the mountains, sorry, and steep climbing. You've come across what appear to be steps carved in some of the more difficult parts. Rough-hewn stone steps that even for Bellator require quite a step up. They're quite high, as if carved for larger creatures than humanoids, or humans-ish sized people. I will need a freezing to death roll for everybody, please. Bellator and Elra here at advantage. Grush and Cassandra. Sorry. Yes, Bellator will need to make one today because it's... Actually, no, you won't because you have rested. So Cassandra and Elra here at advantage. Grush, get normal, please.
So everyone but Grush get the advantage.
Yeah, and Bellator doesn't.
I roll
need to,
high
because
either
she's-
way, so.
Yeah. Grush has to roll badly.
Yeah, he's got to take somehow.
So Grush, being an orc, is just tromping through the forest, through the snow, not bothering with the snow at all. Much like Bellator, as you climb up further and further into the mountains, a long cavern. You can see faintly a light at the end, as a long cavern coming to.
While Mary. While wearing a robe.
The party may place itself here.
Okay. Find where I'm meant to be.
Could you shift ping that, Mr. DM? Thank you.
Sorry. Yeah, I controlled ping before. Sorry, my mistake. As you come through the cavern, it opens out onto a small plateau. You can realize you're about a dozen miles, or half a dozen miles from the light, the city, the castle where you are headed to.
Hmm.
There is a collapsed bridge, but an ice bridge has formed bridge you could possibly cross. It is windy up here.
Turn into. I don't trust ice bridges.
I tell him
Yeah.
that I could try and cross first if you want me to.
Oh yeah, I can now turn into a bird. Sweet. Level
Turn
7.
into a giant eagle and take
Can
me
you
across.
turn into a yeah? Can you turn into a giant bird?
Oh, it's level 7. I swear it's
I-
level.
No,
No,
it's
I thought
8.
it was 8.
Ah,
You get
okay.
flying.
One level
Yeah,
up.
Bellator, you can't get carried anyway.
I was just reading this, the circle of the shape levels, and it's like 2nd, 4th, 6th is no flying speed. Okay. Ah, it skipped 7, yeah. That's why I got confused. Eh.
I am going to tie one end of a 50-foot long rope to this rock here.
Okay.
I am going to sit on it. I'm then going to tie the other end of the rope to Grushk. And then I'm
Alright.
going to sit on the stone.
Fair.
So he's going to get about there and run out of rope.
I
Well, I
tied
mean,
my
at
rope
that
to
point,
his rope.
he's only like 5 feet away from safety.
Sure.
But also, that would mean I have to take off the rope, and that might make it harder.
Well,
Well, I'll just give you my hempen rope as well.
And I can give it mine as I say we've all got it.
All right, there we go. That's better. Would Grusk know that he would have to lie down to cross ice?
I don't know. Do you need to lie down to
Well,
cross
then it's a
ice?
penguin.
It's better to spread the weight, so that's what I'll do.
The bridge seems quite thick. It's more slippery and windy.
Doesn't matter. I'll still lie down just because safety.
Okay.
And he'll crawl across.
So you're knotting your ropes together.
knotting
Tying them
2
to the
ropes
rock.
together.
Okay, tying one into Grush, one into the rope. One into the rock.
Yeah, and then I'm going
And
to
then-
hand Cassandra's rope to Grushk, and I'm going to say, tie this to the other end.
And when Grush gets halfway across, you push the rock into the cat.
I'm down. I have a question though. If that's your plan,
Yes.
as there's more to Beltor, if I see that's his plan, I was like, I can always turn into something smaller and cross the bridge.
Well, it's mostly for Alra and I, and of the 2 of us, I need the most help.
Fair. No, I meant like more. I can turn into a rat that you can tie the rope to, and then transform back along the bridge once I get across.
Well, if
A rope?
Grushk falls, I've already tied this end of the rope to the rock, so we should be able to easily pull him back up.
Just means
Well,
is
we
to
could
be
just tie
fighting.
the rope around rat form Cassandra, and then Bellator, you could just throw her across.
Well,
Uh.
the only reason I'm doing it this way is so that whoever crosses the bridge
Hmm.
has well
Yeah, the safety net. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. But
Your hempen rope, I will just add, is about an inch thick. It's used for climbing up rock walls and that sort of thing. If you tie it to a rat, the rat is probably not going to be
I
able
can
to
be-
pull 50 feet of
big
rope.
cat.
It's quite heavy.
I could turn into a cat.
it's
There are
just
other
easier to
smaller
send
creatures.
Grushk across.
Yeah. I know it was just a thing you could do for shits and giggles is throw her across, and then at the other end she can just transform back, and then
Yeah.
she's
Or halfway across, you can transform into a
and
bear.
then throw.
While
well,
hearing them argue,
Just-
Grusk
we're not
starts
arguing
clawing.
about anything. We're not talking
Debating.
about this.
We're talking
I'm
about-
bantering. I'm bantering
Debating.
bullshit.
Right. Okay.
While they
Okay.
argue,
I'm
Grusk
enjoying
crawls.
the odd Alra banter.
He's lying prone and he
I could
crawls.
turn into a flying squirrel.
Okay. So, Grush, You get to about here. No, go back one. You get to about the midway point. The wind is quite blowy. It is really picking up, and it's a long way down. How much do you weigh?
Oh, jeez.
Fat
No.
shave.
It's more the. It's more that the bigger and bulkier you are, the less likely you are to be blown off the bridge.
I mean, my character weight is 180 pounds. But then
Right.
on the total weight, it says 206. But that's because,
yeah, and you've got. Have you got?
yeah,
bag of
that's
holding?
because of the bag of holding thing doesn't register.
Yeah, so most of that's in the bag of holding. So, okay, I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw from you, please.
God.
The reason my weight was down is 660 kg.
So Grush slips off the side and crashes in and takes 1d6 damage. Takes 2 points of damage from hitting the side of the rock chasm.
I will then move to pull him up.
He's about 30 feet down. You can pull him back up.
So me turning into like a cat or something?
While they argue again, I cross.
Oh, fuck.
No one's
I mean,
arguing anything. You're just being a dick.
I'm happy to let Grush smack his face into the wall multiple times.
Dexterity save, please.
I
Grush.
kind of just want to do shits and giggles.
I hope the rope breaks.
Oh,
I hope the rope breaks.
Take 3 points of damage as giggling you slam into the rock wall. But at this point, Bellator just cuts the rope.
Please. Oh, but if you don't-
I'm looking at the rope, like, before I pull him up, I look at the rope for a little while and be like,
Can we just leave him there and continue on without him?
Yes.
and I will pull
Please.
Grush back up. I think someone else should go first.
I start crawling here, and then I crawl back because I'm like, no, fuck this. I already taken enough damage.
Okay, I have a plan. I have an actual plan because it's dexterity. So, I think Elra here should go, and I will use my enhance ability to give him Cat's Grace. So he gets advantage on, what's it called?
You know, if you turned into a mouse,
Doesn't work
Elra
on
could
saves,
carry
but
you
yeah,
across.
it's fine. I probably don't need it. Also, I have a hand axe, so I can.
True. That's true. So yeah, Elra here is the most dexterous and least likely to fall off out of all of us. So tie the rope to him.
Yeah. What's the hand axe for?
Catch himself.
It's for cutting down wood, really. But
Oh, right. I was just wondering why you were mentioning.
no, I have the hand axe just in case I start slipping. I just hack it.
Oh, right.
I see.
Yes, that's a good one. Yeah, hacking into the ice bridge with a hand axe. Nothing can go
That's
wrong.
Breaks
I'm
the
not gonna
ice.
hack into it. I'm gonna make sure I don't.
He's going to use it for traction,
Gotcha.
like an ice pick.
Yes. Okay, so untie the rope from Grush to tie the rope around Elra here. Whenever you're ready.
So can I just move into the middle and then do a dex save? Yeah.
Yep. Move into the middle. Give me a dex save, please.
That's a 10.
Yeah, you... A 10. Oh. You slip. Give me a strength saving throw. Oh. Yeah. You slip. You're now hanging off the side of the ice bridge, but you've got the hand axe has bit, and you've got it in good and solid so that you can give me another strength save to pull yourself back up onto the bridge. Yep, you pull yourself back up onto the bridge. You're wavering, but you're up. Give me a dex save to get across.
Oh, come on! Oh, they're not once! Never mind. Then all of that is
Oh.
pointless because
Can
then
I
that one
roll
would have just sent me
inspiration?
off.
Can I let him use my inspiration?
You
Yeah, I'm
Did
gonna
you
do
use
that.
enhance ability?
No, but I can give you inspiration. I've got an inspiration spare.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
sure. If that's what
There you go. Yep, that's fine. I'm okay with a nat 1 when you're on a bridge.
See, there's nothing in between.
So-
It was a nat 1, then a nat 20, then an 17, then a nat 1, and then a nat 20.
So, Elra here wobbles for a second, then turns around, sticks up 2 fingers to everybody else, and backflips his way across. And finishes with a flourish. Elra here has made it across.
I look at the ones beside me and I'm like, is he trying to act cool after just falling like I did?
You fell twice, I'm just gonna say.
Yes, but I
At
didn't
least it
try
didn't
to
take
act
damage.
cool. Shut up! You're not supposed to be able to hear us.
It's
I just
not
imagine
that
you're
windy,
always
it's
shouting.
really open, so
And I imagine Grush always shouting, like,
yes.
unless he specifically says otherwise.
I'm gonna tie some rope to the tree and then untie myself.
Okay.
And as soon as he's done that, I
Yep.
start going across, holding onto the rope.
Okay, you start moving across, and just bear with me. Un moment, s'il vous plaît.
Keeping an eye out for enemies that can swoop in to attack us as well.
Okay, you head out across the bridge. Cassandra, move yourself across the bridge, please. Okay, if you would like to stop there.
I don't like this.
What? Yeah, so would you like to give me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Just normal?
With advantage because you have the rope to hold on to.
Saving throw.
So can I start shooting at that thing that just appeared?
21. I'm good.
Yes, you may. Yep, you're good. You're good. You make it to the other side.
Hi, over here.
Kinda busy.
I see the thing on their side, so I start looking back around, and I'm like, is there enemies near us as well?
Oh, quite probably.
Yes.
Do I get to attack before they appear?
No.
I didn't even get a perception
No,
check.
they are. No, they're ice trolls. They blend into the terrain, and they made their sneak rolls on against your passive perception.
Oh,
Wow.
Yes, they have snuck up on you.
Cassandra has a .14, so she's first.
This should be easy for
oh yeah,
Bellator.
I have not actually done my initiative roll. I was like, oh, initiative's happening.
Yes,
14.
Bellator needs to roll initiative as well.
1
I
second.
think Bellator's having a phone call.
Yeah.
That's right, we'll eat him
Okay.
first.
I'm fine with that.
Not if he pushes you down.
Oh, I'm not there. You're on his side, not me.
Okay, the first of the ice trolls leaps out of the snow and rushes over and tries to hit Bellator. He's going to hit with his reach out and slash you with the claws.
Oh,
And to 11. So he slashes with both hands and gets 11 and misses. The second one, 1, 2, 3. He rushes to here and is going to slash at Elra here with his
Disadvantage.
claws at disadvantage.
God, it's over here. Fine.
First one, 11. Second one, 26. No, I got an 11. That's more. Actually, all of my attacks have been 11s. That's spooky.
That's good.
And this one rushes over to here and is going to 1 to 3. It's
Wait,
going to be Elra here.
that one got to move. Prize round.
Yes. Oh no,
Others.
sorry.
Didn't you?
Sorry.
Yeah. Aren't they just supposed to be 2 attacking? Or do they get a surprise round?
Yeah, this one.
No, I wasn't going to give them a surprise round, but that's a good
No.
point, actually. Sorry, I'm not going to give them a
No,
surprise
no,
round.
no.
No.
Okay. Hi. Pardon me. Excuse me.
So this one is technically over here because I... Oh, no, he is over there. Sorry, he is
So,
over there. Yeah.
hi.
Excuse
Yeah.
me. Excuse me. Come
There.
on. Excuse me. Okay, you're going there.
That's,
Okay.
that's, I just need to get my bear sheet up again so I can get my proper health up. Okay. And then put this troll facing over here.
Okay.
I'm glad I can now do that as a bonus action.
22 hits.
13 misses.
13
Oh.
hits.
Nice.
Yeah. That's 24 damage. Oh, that hurts quite a lot. Yes. Okay. Anything else for Cassandra?
No, that's all I can do.
Right, the troll to the south of Cassandra attacks at advantage with his claws. 19 and a... Yeah, they both hit for a grand total of 23 damage.
Yep.
My attack rolls, my damage rolls suck. Elra here.
Say this, look, you did 23 damage to me.
Is that rock to the top right of me covering the entire thing, or can I just move through it?
Through what, sorry? Oh, the rock. It will be difficult terrain for you.
Well, that's fine. So that's 15 feet I've moved.
Yep.
Yeah, you can get a swipe on me.
Oh, okay, thank you.
So kind.
I got a 9.
You made it.
I will start shooting the top one.
Okay.
Are they Fey? Nope.
Give me... no, these are not Fey. 19 hits, 21 hits.
41.
Yeah, that hurts quite a lot. That hurts quite a lot. Excuse me a moment. I just need to... Fuck me. Trolls are all the way down here. I could just type troll in, couldn't I? That would have been so much quicker.
Yes. Search bar.
Actually, yeah, search bar for Tor. Okay,
Do you roll per hit point for the monsters, or do you just take the average?
I just take the average usually, unless I don't feel like being evil. Okay, so this troll is dead.
Oh.
You shoot it and its leg comes off.
That's what I like to hear.
Anything else for Elra
Nope.
here? Bellator.
Alright. I am going to move around here. I'm going to attack it twice. 1, 2.
Oh,
That's 20. Oh, for the love of God, 25. 25 damage.
And then I'm going to bonus action push it. With an 11.
It is only one size bigger, so that's fine.
Roll less than an
I
11.
succeed. I got a 9.
Yes, and then I'm going to walk up to
Jesus. How could I fail so hard? Anything else for Bellator?
Nope.
Grush.
How much movement is every feet? Is it like 5 or is it rough?
5.
5. 5 as usual. It's It'll if you want to crawl, it'll be its half movement. I was just wondering if you were crossing the bridge.
This split could not have got much better. Like
One more there.
me and El here on one side
Yes.
and them two on the other.
I was expecting. I had thought it would be Elra here.
Grush,
And,
yeah.
Grush.
I didn't trust Grush, so I just went.
Firebolt for 11 damage. It screams. It's got 11 damage. It's got that many hit points left. Okay. Anything else for Grush?
No, I'll end my turn.
Okay, the troll here is going to try and claw at Bellator. Nope, 16 is the best I get, so that does nothing.
That was dead.
And that one's dead. So
I'm going to bonus action heal myself. Fuck that. So 15. Very much. So that takes 4, 3, and then fuck this troll behind me. Why do I always accidentally, because I keep Cassandra open even if I'm on bare form, I always end up, ooh!
Yes. Ooh.
Or roll though, which but
Yeah,
still,
that sucked.
that's still like 19 damage. 21.
That's, 21 damage. Okay, yep, he's looking hurted.
Okay.
Oh, he's dead. Because that was Cassandra, and then we've got the troll down here, which is going to do 2 claws on
Aye.
the bear. 24 and 26 for a total of 23
Sweet.
damage.
Fine, glad I healed.
Elrahir, you're up.
Just doing range again. Shoot at it twice.
Okay. Shoot the bear,
Okay.
shoot the bear. 17, 27, that is 70,
40.
that is 20, 36, 42. Oh, cracky, that's a lot of damage. Okay. Yes, okay, that's going through those really, really easily. I am embarrassed how easily you've gone through these. Bellator.
Don't be. Getting to the good part is a good thing.
And our here just wants to loot their corpses.
No,
I'm
you're not the
gonna
looter.
strike 2 times.
No, I mean like cut apart.
2,
No, I'm not gonna
16
cut
damage. And then I'm going to move here. And bonus action point.
You really want to push him into that hole, though.
Oh damn. He died.
Unfortunately, you brace for the push, and you just look over the top of your shield when there's no resistance to find a dead corpse.
I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah, that makes 2 of us.
I wanted to push him off.
Grush, anything you want to do?
I mean, they're all dead, right? As far as I know.
Yeah.
Hold and ready my action.
Which
Or I
is
attack, sorry,
what?
firebolt.
Firebolt. So you've got so you have your firebolt simmering in your hand.
Yes. Just in case something else appears.
Yep. This one gets back up and attacks with 2 claws against Bellator.
Oh,
You cheat.
I'll shoot that back.
25.
We'll hit.
it's like the first damage Bellator's took in ages.
For 13
Well,
slashing damage. And
Ages, yes, because
So
it's
it's
a
at-
month and a half since the last session.
That's true, yeah. So how long it's been? Oh my god.
And the
He's gotta go after Crash.
Okay. Well, it was that troll. This troll. Oh, that's a bit of stroke.
Would I know about frost trolls? Well, about trolls in general.
I held my action, so should I firebolt it?
Oh yes, sorry, yes, you may firebolt. Sorry, Bellator, I will need a history roll from you.
14.
Almost perfect.
You know that trolls do regenerate even after death.
Mm.
After heads.
There's, cutting off their heads or dismembering them. You remember something about that? There's definitely something about chopping them up. Is it the right thing to do, or really, really, really the wrong thing to do? Or is that starfish?
Or push him into a deep cavern.
Cassandra.
Hey. So I am going. I've got to find another one. I'm going to bone section heal again. Okay, that's about 19 health back. Puts me back up to 30 again. I'm really glad I built Cassandra how I have.
Yes, it is a very survivable build.
And 24 damage.
Yep, 24.
I think that's true of all of us, though.
Yeah. To be fair, Caboose has a lot to blame for himself, though, because I went over
What?
my build with him. And he's pointed out a couple of things. I was like, ooh.
I like my players to have the best disadvantages. Allows me to
True.
indulge myself. And then I realise...
Too strong.
I don't think I've put anything up against you guys yet that has been too
No.
strong. Okay, because that was Cassandra, the troll back here. Okay, oh no, I have taken you down. You need to be dead as well. You're dead. Okay, Elra here.
I'm gonna look through my book and see what the fuck's going on, if it helps.
The book you got was mostly about skinning and collecting useful body parts.
Does it have a bit on ice trolls?
Generally, no. There's not an awful lot that you're going to get from an ice troll that is useful for most magical items.
Okay.
Bellator.
Push it. Push it real
The
good.
troll is down, by the way. Bellator, give me a perception roll.
Perception.
Okay, you don't notice.
It's my turn, though, right?
It is
I'm
your
going
turn.
to push this corpse off of the ledge.
Yeah, you're going to try and roll it off. Give me a strength check. It's going to be quite. It's doable, but it's going to be difficult. But that's doable. What? About 10 seconds after you push it off, you hear, as it fades into the as it recovers consciousness and fades into the distance. So Bellator giggling like a drain. Grush, what are you going to do?
I will 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll stand here, and seeing that they're two dead, ice trolls, I'll just say, They'll come back to life, and I'll shoot this one with my firebolt.
Okay. Give me a firebolt attack. Basically, don't roll a 1.
Yeah. Where's my?
Please,
There
come
it is.
on.
For 10 damage. Okay. You rip your firebolt into it. It doesn't do anything.
Sure, he let it rip.
Okay, I am going to. How big are their heads compared to my mouth?
It would be somewhat of a squeeze.
I just want to like basically destroy their head. Like I want to stand on top of one and just annihilate its head.
Well, you could do a bare bottom.
That's
jump,
fine.
like,
Just whatever's going to give me the best
jump,
chance.
yeah, do that sort of thing that bears do. That sort of just sit down heavy.
Yeah,
on
I'm gonna do
things.
that right on top of this one's head that he firebolted.
Okay, just roll me a d20. Let's just see how effective.
With
that
strength, what?
is. Yeah, just strength. Actually, make it a strength check, not a saving throw, just a
Okay.
strength check.
Oh no, 13.
Not desperately.
I'm just gonna suffocate it then.
Yes, it is surprisingly warm.
A thick bond.
This troll stands up, and as you are technically prone, is going to get an advantage. And it's going to attack you twice for 23 damage. I've done nothing but 23s.
Yeah,
dude.
and luckily I keep healing up just enough to survive it.
Yeah, but you're getting lower and lower each
Yeah.
time, and you've only got a limited number
Yeah, I
of
got
slots.
that.
I can keep hitting you with my claw.
I still got a level 4 spell slot, it's fine.
Yeah.
And I have an hour here.
Over here. Yeah, troll got back up and just slashed into your comrade again.
I'm gonna keep my attack action for when the other troll gets up.
The one I'm sitting on.
Yes.
Bah.
When he tries to get up, I'm gonna shoot him.
Oh no.
Okay, Bellator.
Off javelin.
Actually, that is a good idea. I am going to go 1, 2, 3. Go. We're gonna pull out that good old lightning javelin.
Please don't get a 1 though so you don't lose it in the cabin.
Okay.
It's not a 1.
No?
It's an 11. It's a prone target. Which one are you throwing it at? This
Wait,
one.
this
isn't
one
the
here.
Javelin of Lightning a...
Oh.
Then make a save.
Okay, you throw it at that one.
I have to
it's
roll to
not
hit.
good enough.
But
Yeah,
it
it's not-
should.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Jumps a magic weapon. You hurl it and you speak the command word. Rod on. It transforms into a bolt of lightning 5 feet wide, extends out for you for 120
Oh,
feet.
that's fair.
Each creature in the line, excluding you, must make a DC 13 Dex save.
I did not say the command word.
Oh, well, I would allow that. If you would wish to
I
retcon,
would wish to retcon that and say the command.
then it lashes out and does 4d6. 4d6 lightning damage, please.
19.
Oh nice.
Oh, and I rolled an 8. So, yeah, minus 19. There we go. Elra here, give me a history roll, please.
Yeah.
Oh,
It suddenly occurs to Elra here that if these trolls are like forest trolls, Well, forest trolls, you need to burn them to stop them regenerating. Which is what Bellator's perception check was for, to see whether he had noticed that the burnt areas weren't regenerating. So fire is the way to stop them from returning.
Cool. I don't have anything I can do with them.
No,
Groshk, start battering them with fire. Not and them, not us. Please, thank you.
Grushk, it is your turn.
I'll take it. I'll take aim at that one right there. I'm just kidding.
That is a troll, yes.
Yeah, not wrong.
Oh, wait, sorry, this one is...
Wrong sort of troll, but not wrong.
Wait, which one's down? Yeah, that. Well, that
They're
one.
both are at the moment.
Since I did shoot fire against the first one there,
I am sitting on.
Okay.
and I'll shoot at that one that I didn't. I'll aim for the head. I don't know if that does any difference. And I'll shoot. Oh,
Roll,
Oh, shit.
let me see if I can get a...
You got spell
Spell
fumbles.
Let me see if I can... Yeah, see if I can
I have it.
find...
no worries.
One equipment
Oh,
DC8 save or
fucking-
be destroyed. Oh my god.
So, worn equipment is going to be your staff and your robe of scintillating colours. So let's start with this. Let's start. Well, no, actually, no. Your staff, I would say no. Your robe of scintillating
fuck is
colours
that
that we were
fumble?
discussing
I
earlier.
don't know, but it's great at the same time.
I hate it. I'll just do my 1d4 first. See how
He
many
gets turned
rounds.
into a stone troll?
Yep. For 2
That's
rounds.
not necessarily a bad thing.
No, but not great.
What the
Alright.
hell?
What save do I have? Or is it
So you need a straight D20 roll, +1 for each level, for each plus of the item, which your scintillating robe is a +1. So it's a D8, D20 +1, and you need to get more than an 8, otherwise it just rips asunder.
wait for what? A d20 +1.
Yeah.
You'll get more than 8. Got my fingers crossed for you, Crush.
Because this could be really bad if you don't. As Grush's bodily form expands rapidly, too rapidly for the magic in the scintillating robe to adjust, the scintillating robe rips Hulk style down the back and across the chest, bursting from the mighty form of a gigantic cave troll. I'm just going to make your icon bigger. Grush.
While he turns, he'll
Because-
scream, "Arrow Man!"
I have a question. Does it count for his like robe and rings of protection?
Oh, the robe we just rolled for the rings. Yes, your rings. You have a ring of protection, and your ring of so both of those. Your ring of water elemental. So both of those go for your ring of protection first.
What the fuck is that fumble? It will ruin us.
Yeah, 1d20. Is it +1 here as well?
Yes.
I hate you, Cassandra. Oh,
I don't think Cassandra does, purely me.
And yep. So your rings are fine.
both?
Oh no, sorry. You need to roll for the other one. Yes.
Which one do you want more?
The ring of elemental.
Oh.
Well, the first one was a +1 ring of protection. So
What did you just said the first one was water?
No.
no, the first one was your ring of protection
No.
+1. Now roll for the ring of water elemental.
I like to retcon when I don't say both.
You are temporarily a stone troll for 2 rounds. What are you going to do with that?
Hey, you're heavy. You could probably cross the bridge now.
Jump off the cliff.
He's heavy. He's probably a skosh.
I'll
Yeah,
too
true.
heavy. You could try with your movement. You could try a leap. Actually, you could do a running
Do
jump.
it.
No. My rolls,
Yeah,
my
you
rolls
could-
have been shit. I'm not gonna attempt that. I'm just gonna stay here and just sit down and look.
Suck.
Well, you got a strength. You got a strength of 21, so you got a +5 on your roll.
But with how badly I've been rolling, let's not.
Okay.
I'm too scared to do that.
Bellator, you've just seen Grush turn into a stone troll. There's a stone troll.
Well, he wouldn't have been looking in that direction.
No, but when he turns around and hears and sees a stone troll, then it's going to be interesting.
It gets up, I shoot it.
But also, he should. Oh no, sorry. I did move extra. I'm supposed to be there.
Yeah.
But he does sit down.
You sit
Yeah.
down.
Did anyone else see what happened?
Yeah. We probably did.
I'm going to turn to Grushk. I'm going to move slowly towards him with my sword pointed at him.
It's not your turn yet.
I'm going to drop us out of combat because now you know how to
Yeah.
defeat them. It isn't going to be too difficult. And they've actually got minus enough hit points that you've got 4 more rounds before they'll even get up.
I just as a bear, I drag him off the side of the cliff.
Yeah, that's easy enough.
Right, Cassandra.
We can fast forward time so Rush returns to normal size.
Just saying. I like the previous table we've had this so far.
I know, I quite enjoy this.
There's some bad stuff. There's some really good stuff.
I mean, that's a half and half roll, honestly.
Yeah, like
Suddenly becoming a cave troll could in
be
some
useful.
situations be great.
Yeah.
But also breaks all my fucking items. Especially my magic ones.
Get magic items that change sizes with you.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but I'm also not very sorry.
Alright, Grush, one more time across the chasm.
Oh,
Hope-
alright. Well, what Grusk will do this time is he'll take out his hempen rope and he'll put it around the rope that is across, and he'll tie himself with it.
I'm just going to point out something small and insignificant here. Primarily because it's cold. Grushk is also naked.
Quicker
Well,
you
yeah,
get
so-
across, the less time I have to stare at your butt.
That's great.
I guess I'll switch clothes while I'm in the snow. No, you know what? I'll go across naked. That's even more fun.
Okay.
No, it's not
Sorry,
fun. I'll be right back. Well, I don't need to be here until he gets across, so.
Yes. All for the.
Anyways, he'll tie himself and he'll put it on the rope as well with the hempen so he can hold his rope and go across.
Yep. So you're tying your rope around yourself and then tying a loop around the rope
Yes.
that's gone across.
Just in case I
Yeah,
double
sounds
fell.
incredible. So, dexterity saving throw with advantage, please.
Alright.
As you get halfway across, the wind picks up.
With advantage.
So are you still naked?
Yeah,
Yes.
kind of.
Yeah, then you're taking frostbite damage if you're crawling.
No, I'm walking.
He's not crawling. You're still going to get cold, but yeah. But you get across.
Alright. And then while I'm here, I'll just go here and put on my clothes. Ordinary
Okay,
clothes.
put on your ordinary clothes, ordinary robe and clothes. Bellator. Grushka's now covered up his naked green butt.
We'll throw the rope from our side to him.
Yeah. Like the one Crush cast.
Oh, so that he can
Yeah.
tie himself on. Give me a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw.
What?
Yep.
What?
It's high winds. You need to throw it 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Can I
30,
just have it?
Can you throw a coil of rope 35 feet?
Can't I just have it on the rope and then try to slide across?
Yeah, that's not how ropes work, sadly.
No, okay,
No,
no,
I'll
that's
just
true.
tie the rope
Not-
to our
not
rope, and then I'll try to throw it, and else I'll just do it again until it succeeds.
Okay. Go for it.
Just a strength check.
Yep, just strength saving throw.
Oh, it's in.
For you, much the same thing.
There you go.
Okay. Okay, yep. You get it. You fail the first time, but the second time you get it across. Bellator can tie himself on, and with advantage, make a dexterity saving throw.
While all this is happening, I'm killing the other one with fire.
No, they're both.
Cassandra's already pushed them off
Uh-huh.
the
That's
edge.
good.
I think Bellator is AFK.
Yeah, my bad.
Oh, forgot to.
Right, did Grush make it across?
Yep, Grush made it across.
We've
Alright.
thrown the rope from our
You can
side
throw
to
him.
you, so you can tie yourself up, so we can drag you up on this side.
Good. Just want to
I
say,
will do the walk then. I'll tie myself
Do the
up and
walk.
do the walk.
Okay.
Walk this way.
And a dex saving throw with advantage, please.
Dick. Saving throw with that one.
Yep, no problem. You get across. It's a little bit easier for you because you weigh significantly more than everybody else.
I just want to say the stuff that I broke, I'll be putting them in
Yes.
my bag.
Okay.
The ring that is 25,000 pieces, and the robe that is.
The robe which is in shreds,
Yes.
but yes, you can put them in your bag. And you find another corridor that leads off. This one seems to be paved, as if leading somewhere important.
This is
I'm
so-
guessing that way.
You follow.
Dude.
Okay.
Huh.
And the players are going to be here. In the frozen throne room, if you would like to place your characters.
Oh, like this.
Oh, what the hell?
A
I
large,
like this.
you walk through, and it is a large, imposing, granite grey building. As you enter in through the gates, which are wide open,
Slowly,
you
walking
enter
slowly and
what
carefully.
And stealthily.
You enter what appears to be not on this map, but this is what you see before you get to this map, appears to be a garden of some sort. Imagine a bright summer's garden with a fountain and trees, bushes, fountains, all set out very nicely. And then, like that, winter happened. The fountain is frozen in mid jet of water. Ice, a film of ice is over all of the statues. There is snow settled on the tops of bushes and trees, as if it is frozen solid. The statues are there's a statue of a centaur. There's a statue of of some children playing a game. There's a statue of some children being taught a lesson. There's a statue of 2 or 3 warriors preparing to duel one another. And ahead of you, you see a large doorway. Perception check, please.
Booth. I haven't told you I don't like you.
Perception.
I don't
Don't like
like you
what,
at times.
Why? Why? What have I done?
Perception?
Yeah.
Yes.
We don't see anything.
Okay.
Nope.
No, nobody notices anything. As you approach, you can see a paved area where you are now, with a seemingly open doorway that somebody forgot to put the door on. Shut up. A small man appears, wearing nothing but a loincloth and a long beard. Her Majesty will see you now.
What?
Please, come this way.
Who? What?
Her Majesty will see you now. Please don't keep her waiting. Please come
Okay,
this
I
way.
follow.
And he leads you into the throne
Right.
room.
Can I just turn into a rat and try to run away?
What you see are
Hello there.
several statues, and beyond the statues and beyond the 3 thrones, the really big things, these things, are heavily armoured ogres, wearing plate armour and carrying great 2-handed axes. You see Bridget, the Winter Maiden, Mab, the Winter Queen, and Lakshmi, the Winter Crone. That is the Winter Queen.
Hot.
Yeah.
She is indeed sat there with her feet up on the back of some poor unfortunate.
That's dope though. I like that hot work.
It is quite nice, isn't it? Mab, the Winter Queen, looks at you with a curious look. Come forth, mortals. And you are... No, you are a mortal also. She's looking at Elra here. You are a mortal also. Yes, come. Why have you trespassed in my lands?
We are currently looking for some children that have gone missing
Some children that have
from
gone missing.
the Earth, human land,
From Lachelle.
From the
Lachelle, in the human whatever plane.
And why have you come to me?
Well, we saw these unknown people went into a frost type land that we believe to be.
Mother, they're very rude, aren't they? Very rude. Can I punish one? Can I, please? Can I, Mother? Can I punish one? Look, that one with the bow. Can I punish him? He doesn't need his eyes or his hands. Quiet, Bridget. Let them speak. I am interested. And Bridget, the Winter Maiden, not more than 12 years old, sits as if in a huff, but staring evilly, daggers at the party, as if you saw her being chastised, and she will not forgive you for that. Mab, the Winter Queen, looks at you again. These children, were there many of them?
Yes, I believe so. They were taken over a period of time of a few weeks or months, and we are unsure of where they've come, but we were sure that it was this land that they were taken to. Not whereabout in this land, but somewhere, Your Majesty, Queen, whatever you wish to be called.
I am the Winter
Right.
Queen. You will address me as
Majesty,
your Majesty.
that's fine.
She looks at Bellator. I know you. Yes. You have something of
I
mine.
turned to Bellator.
So you have something that belongs to me.
Bellator?
Which thing do I have that is yours, Your Majesty?
I believe you struck my knight and took something from him.
His head.
Indeed.
Yeah, him.
I require it for proof
You
of
took
my
it
duty.
And a figure steps forward. A headless
Oh.
knight. Dressed in the same armor, carrying the same sword as you saw him last. My knight requires his head to carry out his duties. I see we have an impasse.
No impasse, give him the head.
The children that you seek, I do not know. Where children that were taken would have gone. I, myself, have taken no children.
We do not believe you have taken it, Your Majesty. We know that you have better things to do.
Indeed.
But any information would be very grateful if we can come to sort of a deal, Your Majesty.
A deal? You wish to speak of a deal? Very well. What would you offer me in exchange for information and the release of the children?
We can give you your man's head back.
You speak for yourself, not for me.
Shh, Bellator. Think of the
The head
kids.
is mine.
Think of the kids. And think of keeping your own head.
I do not have a duty to children.
And think
I
of
have a
keeping
duty
your
to
own
my
head.
region.
I look at the Winter Queen and I say, "No disrespect, Your Majesty, but you are one of the you are of someone with such a high status as yours. You cannot you cannot afford failure within your ranks. Yet your knight failed against us, and he failed against your honor. Some might say he dishonors you."
Her eyes flash with anger. Her mouth becomes a thin line as she looks. You can tell, even though she is otherworldly, even though she does not have emotions in the same way that you or any of your companions do, you can tell that for a moment she is furious. With you or with her knight? You're not
I insight
sure,
check it.
but she... You could, again, you could try it, but she's... Give me an insight check, but she's not mortal, so her you may not get the correct
It's
answer.
worth a shot. And I've got
Yeah,
that
go
ring
for
that
it.
gives me advantage. 24.
Mhm. She is angry and
Okay.
furious
Oh.
at you, the party, and at her knight.
But-
Her knight for failing her, and you for defeating him. And yet, you detect she hasn't struck at you, indicating that she has some kind of respect for your power. Not in the slightest bit of fear, but she respects anybody that can defeat her knight. Must have some significant
Well,
ability.
is there anything that we could offer you that would be in favour of releasing them children back to their land, as per se?
Lakshmi, the Winter Crone,
Majesty?
looks over and looks at them. Oh, Majesty, we could. They could. Yes.
Is Lakshmi the one on the right?
Yeah, Lakshmi's the Winter Crone. This one. Yes, says Ma. Yes, they could. Very well. I have a task. Something I need, and something you need. I require you to bring me and give to me the 3 shards of winter.
Okay, do you know where they would be located, Your Majesty?
I do. The first shard is hidden deep within the Underdark, beneath the dwarf city of Havel's Descent. It is in the possession of a deep gnome. Another is held in the old troll caves in southern Belgravia, near the village of Fuga.
Hmm.
And the last, strangely, has been hidden from my sight recently. It was in Lichelle, and it was headed to Temple Ristel. I believe it entered the city, and since then it has eluded. The gem of domination you will find in the Underdark. The gem of persuasion, the shard of persuasion, is in the troll caves. And the shard of adoration, I believe, is in Temple Ristal.
Do I know what these shards are / do?
I think I know one of them.
Yes. Now that you say that, yes, I think I know one of them as well.
You do?
I'm not saying that out loud, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
No,
And then I was talking to the DM if Elrire would know of these shards and what they do.
Give me a history roll for your knowledge on the Fae. This is kind of obscure.
Grosk whispers quietly to, not whisper, but he thinks quietly to Araman and asks, what are these shards?
15's good enough.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I have advantage
Both.
because it's related.
That's true, so it's a 20 even better. So Grushk and Elrihir will know the following. Each year, the winter and summer, during the spring and during the autumn, fight great battles on that battlefield that you saw. See, they always fight, and in the spring, summer always wins. In autumn, winter always wins. But with the 3 shards, winter may be able to hold off summer's forces in the spring for quite some time. It's extending the length of her reign over the mortal realms.
Your Majesty.
And though she herself and the ladies themselves cannot directly affect or influence the mortal realm, they can through agents such as yourselves and their season.
How can you guarantee that the children will still be alive by the time that we find these shards, Your Majesty? It was, in fact, your knight that took them.
My knight took them? No. I received a gift. I was given a gift via my knight. Some cultists of the dragon took children. I suppose they were given them. I don't know about your mortals, but they were given children, and those children they gave to me as a gift. I was given a gift to return the children. I would need a gift in return. Bring me the shards, and I will return your children. Alive, of course. I cannot lie. Elrihir would know this. The Fae never lie. What they tell you may not be what you think.
It's exactly the same as Elrihir itself. He doesn't lie, he just doesn't tell the truth.
Yeah. He just doesn't tell exactly. Yeah. He doesn't mention everything or avoid details to certain extents. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I will return the children. They will not be dead, or killed, or maimed or mutilated in any way.
Will they be cursed?
She points to the statue over here, and you see a statue of a small child. And as you look, it's a frozen statue. And as you look, the frozen statue's eyes look over at the party, and you can almost see frozen tears in its eyes.
Oh,
They will not be harmed at all. I will return them, but for now, they entertain me. They make the castle pretty, do they not? I have children here from Lachelle, from Temple Restore.
would this deal be for all the children, or
All of the children were a gift. You bring me the 3 shards, and they will be a gift for you.
would you be also willing to help us transport him back to our plane? As I believe someone of your power would be able to do that with extreme ease, Your Majesty.
I don't see why I shouldn't give you one little help.
Very
along the
kind.
way. I would offer the help of my knight.
Y-
He is somewhat indisposed. I can't imagine what came over.
Yeah, he's walking around like he's a bit headless right now. Lost his mind.
Bridget, mother, please, oh, just one, just a little green one, please, just one eye. Silence, Bridget, please. One eye, one hand. We haven't had anything to torture for weeks.
Your Majesty,
Silence.
Your Majesty, I don't mean no disrespect, but it is a great deal of ask your. It's a great deal that you're asking us for something that I know you cannot directly affect. So what I would like to offer or what I would like us to do for us to retrieve the shards is not only gift us the children as unharmed and back. I I would like you to I would like to request you that that knight right there, and I point at the headless knight.
Prototor,
Yes.
yes.
But I say that knight right there dies. And I would also, if it's not a great deal to ask, the wanderers, the outcast that's been going around for a while, if you would relieve them of their misery and let them die.
That's not a big ask.
Nobody dies within my realm without my permission.
That is why I would.
Neither my knight nor the wanderers. The wanderers failed me. The wanderers displeased me. You are not pleasing to me.
If we got, well,
Neither is your companion. Why is he here?
which one we talking about?
What do you want, O dark being? Why are you here? Why is the Raven Queen's emissary in my throne room? Who allowed him to enter?
Wait.
Grush, give me a wisdom saving
jeez.
throw.
Like, why are you talking?
Yeah,
Wisdom saving throw.
thought we learned that Grush wasn't the one who was meant to talk.
Yeah.
Grush, okay, yeah, Grush, you managed to. It's almost quite an unusual sensation for you. It's as if you've got a cat, a black cat, on your lap, and all of a sudden somebody is paying a lot of attention to it. It decides it's got to hide. It's got to hide now and get away, and tries to actually leave your soul. But with your strength of wisdom, the strength of will, you grab it by the tail and hold on to it, because to lose it would be to lose all of your power. It is gone. Interesting. Did you know you brought such a dark creature to my throne room, or were you merely an unwilling fool?
Your Majesty, this orc has been possessed by a being of the Shadowfell.
It has.
Which is how...
You do not please me, little green man. You do not please me at all.
You can wait outside if that is what you wish.
Yeah.
Maybe I should just give him to Bridget. She is
Your
bored.
Majesty.
No disrespect, Your Majesty. But...
I covered Grush's mouth.
and
Majesty.
I tried to take it away.
Your
Because
Majesty.
Grush really wants to say this.
While he is an annoying green ball, he will also be very valuable in retrieving the items that you wish.
Yes, Your Majesty. And
He is a
you
part of our
do
team.
No,
need
I
us.
still cover your mouth. I'm gonna fight you for it.
I'll fight you back for it.
Bellator, can you carry him outside?
Right, the two of you, Grushk and Elrihir, I can test your athletics right away.
Acrobatics, doing Bellator,
Whichever
Elrihir.
is better for either of
Okay,
you.
so I have athletics
Not
or
proficient. Proficient in
athletics.
acrobatics, but it's still plus 5.
No!
yes! 14!
Yeah, Elrihir clamps, just to get hold of Grushk, and clamps his hand hard down.
Yeah,
over your mouth.
your deal is very... and I do have one request. If this is the deal you wish, we would be needing to return back to the human plane.
But of course.
So
I
if you
can
could arrange for that,
that.
we would be very grateful.
She snaps her fingers. In her hand, between two fingers, she holds what appears to be a small edelweiss, a small mountain flower that is white, and she hands it to you. You, I believe, would be willing to look after this and cherish this.
I very much would, Your Majesty. I kneel down in front of her and take it. Like, go to one knee and take it off her.
She smiles. Very good. You know your place.
I know when to...
Sorry.
God, I wish I had the silence spell.
Oh yeah, sure. Cast a spell in here. That'll get well.
If it's meant to Grush be quiet, I don't think she'll be too fussed.
Very well. I will strike this bargain with you. Return with the shards, and I will reward you.
I take it once we have them, you will be able to know this and contact us?
If you wish to contact me, just crush
Oh.
the Edelweiss, and you will be summoned back to this
Oh, okay.
throne room. If you crush it and return without the shards, well, I'm sure the abandoned ones would enjoy the company.
That is...
I know Bridget would.
I'm sure she would. Okay, Your Majesty, if that is all you wish.
Send them back. Lakshmi, if you would be so kind. Lakshmi stands on a twisted cane, her face deeply hidden in a cowl. Her liver-spotted hands move in a complicated motion. And yet again, Elrihir, you feel that sensation as a portal is created next to the party. Through the portal, you can see yet more snow. But a sunlight that looks different than the lands you have been traversing this past 2 days. Go. And return when you have your items, and I will reward you.
I have to go as I'm leaving. When I get back, would I also, you would be up for it, be able to get a portrait done with you? Picture? Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Now,
Bye.
Let's roleplay this
I-
while Elder Hill drags.
I
me
bow,
across.
like semi bow while holding his mouth, and then shove Grushk into the portal.
Yeah, but while I get shoved to the portal, you can hear him just like.
I bow and thank her.
Bellator will bow
You-
silently.
Yeah. Interesting for Bellator. Brodator has, well, I was going to say has been staring at him the whole time. Something difficult without a head, but yeah, Bellator has noticed that Predator's body has been twisted towards him the whole time.
I turn to Predator's body and I say, "You have not paid the price proper for your crime. Your head is the least I can take."
You hear a faint from some bag on your belt. He makes no reply. He just twists the sword blade in his hands. The tip grates against the stone on the floor as you step through. And the party are...
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh god.
And that's where we're all in tonight.
We are in my homeland.
Wait, so where was the one with
Close.
Belgrave, yeah?
This is Bulgaria.
Fuga
This
in the troll cave.
is...
Okay,
you're in
Fuga.
Troll cave, the troll caves...
Okay, so, well, we know where we're going to probably end up going first.
We still need to go back to fucking Temple Ristal and get our coin from that mission.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we got time.